Hello and welcome to tonight's show.
Hello and welcome to OTB After Dark, Gangsters and Crime Movies. This is going to be a really good one. Don't forget, this is R-rated, so if you're used to listening to our normal show, just be mindful that there is some blue language in this particular episode.
I'm not doing it.
G'day and welcome to the next installment of OTB After Dark. This comes on the back of such huge podcasts such as the OTB War movie discussion that we had. And we had science fiction, then we had horror, and we're coming back at you again with another one, this time on crime and gangsters. And helping me along with the show, I've got Whitey. Whitey brings us all of his experience from his misspent youth running with his Boston crew on the back streets of North Dorchester, running small-time protection rackets, boosting cars, until the long arm of the law caught up with him and gave young Whitey a choice. You either go to the big house or you join the military. And that's how Whitey ended up in the Navy. Let's not forget the other little one, Rob Riv. He ran with a different crew, always wanting to be a made guy. He hung with the Gotties, and he had the accent. He had the mean streak. He even had the looks. And of course he had the gumption. But what he didn't have is the height. Just too damn short. Anyway, g'day guys.
There's a height requirement.
There's a height requirement. There was a height requirement to become a made guy.
How are we?
That's why they did Joe Pesci like they did, man.
Well, Joe Pesci wears boosters. He wears lifts.
He wore lifts in his shoes, you know?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, sure.
But that's why Pesci's an idol of mine. Like I told Dave off air, you know, I got a couple of really good Italians that were my idols. One is Joe Pesci, and the other is Johnny Brennan from the Jerky Boys. Idols. Idols and idols around, you know?
Well, I'd like to sit down with Joe Pesci for dinner. I reckon he'd be a really cool guy to sit down and have a meal with.
Yeah, he's getting kind of old now. I don't know if I don't know if Joe still got it. I saw him a couple of things. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's old man now. These guys are old, man. These guys are old.
Anyway,
old.
So how this is running, we're doing crime and gangsters, and it's a very broad church. But we're going to have a crack at it. Of course, we're going to run through our top 10. And this is not the top 10 on the internet. This is what we think is our top 10. So, right. And above and beyond that, I've also got a couple of also-rans and a couple of must-watch TV series I'm going to throw in at the end of it, because there's some TV series out there that are must-watches, and I'll let the audience know them. But I think we will be very polite. I think we will start with Mr. Whitey White and let him tell us what his number 10 crime movie is.
All right, so I have my list of 10, and but they're in no particular order. When it comes to these kind of movies, man, I don't have a favorite. There's such variety and everything. Let's see. So, but I'll for this purpose, I'll start off with a Guy Ritchie classic. Snatch. That is a good movie.
Great movie on my list as well. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
look at Dave. Has no clue where he is right now again.
Snatch doesn't make my top 10. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, but this listen to me, man. There's a reason why when me and Whitey have a movie, it's always me and Whitey sharing it, really. It happens with you occasionally. Like you said, a broken clock is right twice a day. In your case, 3 times a day, because you're weird. You got 3 arms. Snatch is a great movie, man. Give it the list. Your movie, Whitey. So break it down.
Well, I mean, it's just it's a good story, loaded with characters. What's his name? Brickhead. He's a classic. And then Bricktop. Yeah. And what's the goddamn. See. this is me with my celebrity.
No,
names.
it's all good. You can't remember everything. Come on.
You know, he plays the Irish guy. Shit.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Brad
God,
Pitt.
yeah.
Right. He plays the.
You like Dags, you know?
Right. Well,
yeah.
he's
So I mean, he's awesome, man. Great character, and that's what's great about like any Guy Ritchie film. I mean,
called the piker. They call him pikers.
Pikeys.
Yeah.
Pikeys.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that was a good movie. Loaded with character.
Dude.
Great written, writing and all that kind of stuff, man.
Dude, Dennis Farina is fucking classic in that movie, bro.
Oh, he's a fantastic
classic.
actor.
You know, he's like, you what does he say? You know why they call him Four Fingers for? Because he paid stupid bets with the wrong people, and when he doesn't pay up, they give him the chop. Oh, if this is Dave's show. Hopefully, he throws the soundbite in from the movie.
I'll find the soundbite.
I only leave this country for white sandy beaches. We got white sandy beaches here, Avi. Who the hell wants to see them? What a great movie, man. That Snatch is fantastic. It's actually a step above Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, which is another.
You shut your mouth. That is heresy. How dare you say that?
It's not heresy.
Oh my God.
Listen, what's his name? The guy who plays Bricktop, and now I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head, does the narration for Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Oh. It's a very, very good movie. Excellent. But it ain't Snatch.
It beats the Snatch hands down.
There's a lot of reasons why Snatch works. Just Guy Ritchie's got that whole perspective type of directing where he uses different people's perspectives. He's telling different stories about different people. In the case of Snatch, it's a fucking great. It's just hysterical. Like, the movie begins where the movie ends, and that's how Guy Ritchie does it. And Jason Statham, this is like his first big movie, right? Not many people knew.
No. He was in Two Smoking Barrels.
He was. See, but that's the thing, though. You think that Lock, Stock, and do you think that Lock, Stock is a bigger movie than Snatch?
Yes.
It's not.
Yes.
No, it is not.
Yeah, I do not understand how you
the
can.
level of Snatch. Snatch was a global hit. Lock, Stock, people didn't see that movie. I'm not saying it's not good because people didn't see it. Don't get me wrong.
It was a little more niche, a little more indie.
Jason Statham,
sorta.
right, didn't get a name from that movie. He got a name from Snatch. He's not banging that Huntington chick, that hot broad, because he did that movie. He's banging her because he did Snatch.
You two guys are shooting down my number 2 movie. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I cannot believe this.
Shot down.
No.
But why'd you mention it for? No. Now you ruined it. We know it's number 2.
Well, then because you bent me over the barrel and you fucked me over without using any cream.
I'm giving you the reasons why that movie
Christ.
is so good, man. Listen, the comedy in Snatch is freaking hysterical. Brad Pitt knocks it out of the park. He is phenomenal in that movie. You're watching Snatch. You don't know what's going on. You obviously know that there's this diamond that's stolen that people want. You got freaking what's his name? The Russian guy. I'm blanking on his name in the movie. Who's fucking hysterical. Won't die. Right? Vinnie Jones is even though he's crazy in Lock, Stock, he's fucking nuts in Snatch. Tony? Like, why they call him? Why do they call him the? What does he say? Oh, the bullet dodger is a Russian guy. When he's like, why do they call him the bullet dodger? Dennis Farina goes, and freaking Vinnie Jones is like, because he dodges bullets, Avi. It's like fucking right. When fucking the dog eats the fucking diamond, and Dennis Farina
Barrels was just a little bit more
shooting the gun randomly, and he kills fucking Vinnie Jones.
And it was Guy Ritchie's first big movie.
It was.
And it brought the whole thing on afterwards. And we're going to be talking a lot more about Guy Ritchie later on.
Well, we'll get to Lock, Stock, but I'm giving you the reasons why Snatch. We're not talking about Lock. How do you know? Maybe Lock, Stock is on my list up a little bit high. You don't know.
I hope so. I really hope so.
It's not. It's not.
Oh, you
fucking It's on my runner-up list.
Oh my
God!
I thought about Lock, Stock too. I did, but listen, man,
it's again. None of my list is in any particular order.
Right.
I got my runner-up list just because I ran out of 10.
When I listed my movies, I'm listing the movies that I like, and the list is the list. But there's a reason why Snatch is up there for me because I just really love it. When I want to watch a movie that, like, I watched it the other night, I'm like, I gotta watch something. I'm putting Snatch on. It's my favorite. That mean you don't. If we all had the same movies, Dave, we talked about this. This wouldn't be fun.
True. Very true.
We gotta have differences.
Well, while your gums are still flapping, why don't you tell us what number 10 is?
All right. So I'm gonna, I want to start off with this movie, and the reason why I want to start off this movie is because it's an amazing movie. It was downplayed severely because of the incident at Columbine over here in the United States back in 1999.
Mm-hmm.
The director was blackballed from Hollywood. So one of the reasons why the movie got terrible reviews from reviewers, but the audience score was phenomenal on Rotten Tomatoes. It's got one of the most disparaging reviewer score to audience score. It's like 20% and like 99% audience score. The movie's phenomenal.
You're building this up. What is it?
Troy Duffy's The Boondock Saints.
Never seen it.
You've never seen The Boondock Saints before? And we're talking about Boston Whitey?
No.
Sean Patrick Flannery, Norman Reedus. Phenomenal movie. William Dafoe.
Well, you've given me something to go and have a look at this afternoon.
Listen, Dave, this is the problem here. I look up to you. I look up to you in so many different ways. You have no idea. But that, me looking up to you has been diminishing every time we do these showdowns. You never seen The Boondock Saints is this, and like you said, heresy. That's really bad. But I'm going to tell you why. I don't want to spoil it because you do need to say it. I'm breaking your chops a little bit because it is kind of obscure, but it's become very mainstream over the years, and it became a cult classic. In the movie.
I was going to say it's a cult classic.
It's a cult classic. It's the McManus brothers. They're very religious Catholics. They kind of get like they kind of have like there's a bar in their neighborhood where they're very close with the owner. The Russian mob comes in, tries to take it over. They get into a bar fight. The Russian mob comes to kill them. They get away from it. They kill the guys. And from there, they feel like they're on a mission from God to kill the fucking mob in Boston.
Yeah.
And what's cool about it is
it's kind of like a Robin Hood sort of sense to them.
Sort of, right. And Schmecka is played by William Dafoe, and he is an FBI agent that's overseeing the case of all the shit that's going on in the thing. So he meets the McManus brothers at the beginning because they kind of get let off by killing these Russian guys because it was like self-defense. And these other people are getting killed in the mob. And the PD, the Boston PD, is being led by Schmecka, who's the FBI guy. And then he realizes that the McManus brothers are the ones behind it. And he realizes they're doing good. And they fucking help them get this shit done, especially at the end. It is so good. It's a phenomenal movie. I'm saying it first here, and I'm putting it as my number 10. It can easily be my number 1. It's a phenomenal movie. The Boondock Saints. I encourage anybody who loves good movies, fucking watch it. The sequel wasn't as good because it was kind of put off for too many years when they did it. It was too long after. But The Boondock Saints, one of my favorite movies of all time. Give it a watch.
Gonna watch it.
Sold.
Done.
Sold.
All right. My number 10.
So you, Mr. Goldfinch, what is your terrible number 10?
My number 10 is a 1999 Australian classic crime comedy film starring Heath Ledger. One of his breakout movie roles called Two Hands.
Two Hands, okay.
Yep, so young Heath Ledger stars as Jimmy, a young bouncer who falls into debt with a local gangster played by Brian Brown.
Mm-hmm. And
Brian Brown plays a fantastic Aussie gangster sitting around in shorts and thongs, drinking beer. Really good. After delivery goes wrong, he loses $10,000, so he's going to try and come up with $10,000 to try and pay back the money that he's lost. So you've got it's set in Sydney's King's Cross, and who hasn't heard of Sydney's King's Cross? Who hasn't been to Sydney's King's Cross?
Well, I mean, I think that director did.
I haven't been. Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Now let me get some clarification on sitting around in shorts and thongs. By thongs, you mean flip flops, right?
Yeah, flip flops.
All right. Yeah. I just wanted to get that visual out of my head, man.
It's got.
He did that. I think that director did Ned Kelly too. That Heath Ledger was in a few years later, with like Orlando Bloom was in it as well. Ned Kelly, which was another good crimey type movie as well.
Rose Byrne's in it as well.
Rose Byrne.
Yeah. Nice, really good movie.
Good movie, but you know what?
Have you seen it though, Rob?
I've
Wow.
seen it, and it's
okay. I'm impressed.
And I think it's a good, and it is. That's like before. That's like right around right after that. I think he did A Knight's Tale. No, he did two. No, he did.
No, he didn't do a nice
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yes,
I think before that.
Yeah.
And then he did A Knight's Tale like in 2001.
Yeah.
But that was before he was as known as he is, and that is a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I don't know if I could put. I mean, listen, it's your top 10, so I don't sit here and ridicule you for your movies. But
I don't ridicule you either. I mean,
I think it's a very, very good movie. Really good. I think it's definitely something that people need to watch if they've never seen it.
they sure do.
Good movie.
Whitey.
That Gregory something. What's the name of the director? Gregory something.
Oh, I had it here a second ago.
Gregory something. Gregory something. The B or something.
Gregory Jordan.
Gregory Jordan.
Greg,
I knew it was Gregory something.
It's actually written by him as well. Written and directed by him.
And I know he did Ned Kelly, which was also a really good movie.
Yeah. Oh, no,
there you go, man. Listen, you're starting slow, Godfather, but you're building up a case of what your top 10 favorites are. Of course, it's got to be an Australian movie, for God's sake.
Of course, it's going to be an Australian movie in there.
Very prejudicial you are. It's not because I'm Italian-American that everything has to be. I started off with Boston, and I fucking hate Boston. No offense, Whitey.
Well, Whitey, while we're talking about Boston, let's circle back to you. What's your number 9?
All right, let's do that. Hey, first of all, let's pause for a second. Dave, your mic is indicating off. Are you recording?
Yeah.
I can obviously hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going through the phone.
That's why it feels echoey when you're ever on the bench. Dave is talking through his mic, but he has his mic muted, and you hear him through his iPhone.
Gotcha. All right.
So I'm recording through the iPhone, and I'm using this just to see you guys. So anyway.
Roger that. Okay. I just didn't want us to get halfway through and be like, oh, shit.
Halfway through?
Okay.
Shit, we're half hour in already.
Okay.
What's number 9, Whitey? I know it's going to be good.
My next movie on my list now, all right, you mentioned Boston, so I'll tie it right to that.
Oh, I know it's going to be.
Well, hold on. Probably not.
Go with it, man. It could be in any order.
This one's, I'll get long-winded like Rob does. This particular movie is based on...
No, build it up, man. I want you to build it up.
Okay, I'm building.
I'm ready.
Okay, like I said, this movie, it's based on a book by a local author. By local, I mean this guy is from the same neighborhood as me, Dorchester, as Dave mentioned. In fact, he's friends of my uncle, a couple of my uncles. They went to grammar school and high school together. The author's name is Dennis Lehane, and he's got a series of crime books out. Several have been made into movies, but this was his first one that was made into a movie. It had Sean Penn in it, called Mystic River.
Excellent movie.
Yeah, great. And I like to say that this movie we've all heard the term 6 degrees of separation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We understand what that means. Have you ever heard the kind of a joke about the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon movie.
Well, he's in the movie, right?
Well, that's where we're going, kid.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
There you go.
He's in the movie, so my 6 degrees is that also who's in the movie is Mark Wahlberg's older brother, Bobby, Robert, as he goes by in casting. And I've known Bobo all my life, man. He's a friend of my older brother and hung out and all this kind of shit. So there's my 6 degrees to Kevin Bacon right there.
That's pretty cool.
See, my intro about you was spot on, wasn't it? You used to run with the crew. You used to run with the Dorchester crew, boosting cars. Look at you.
I wasn't forced to join the Navy or anything like that. That's
lies.
But Mystic River is,
Sean Penn in it, right?
Sean Penn, and
Tim Robbins.
A lot of local talent. Tim Robbins plays an excellent character.
Yeah,
and great story. Just a real. You know who else plays a bit part in that is Eli Wallach.
Oh, yeah. Really?
He plays a liquor store owner of Looney's Liquors, which is a liquor store in our neighborhood. So it's loosely not. There was no character like this guy, like the guy Eli plays in the movie in actual Looney Liquors. But anyhow, but yeah, I've often wondered, like, why'd they get Eli Wallach to play that guy, like, of all people? It's kind of you get an old guy to play the clerk at a store. So anyway, Mystic River, check it out.
Hey, listen, it won 2 Academy Awards. It won Best Actor, I think, Sean Penn, right? And then Best Supporting was Tim Robbins. So they
Wow,
got that
really?
movie
Okay.
was really good. That won 2 Academy Awards. That's
Yeah.
not some joke of a movie. That was a big movie. Tim Robbins won his first Academy Award. I think his only Academy Award was for that, and that's a fucking great movie. Really, I didn't realize you had any connection to that. That's pretty freaking cool. I got a connection to a movie on here too, and I'll tell you why. It's actually really interesting to hear too. It's fun.
Well, while you're flapping your gums, let's roll on to you now, Mr. Rob Riv.
Oh, we can't have this is a podcast. We're supposed to be talking about things. We're not supposed to just get done and we'd have to have a show here, you know.
We've got a show here. We're rolling up to number 9. This is your number 9. Got plenty of time.
I understand.
Relax.
It's my number 9. All right. So my next movie, it's got to be in here. I'm like, what should I do? And I'm going to tell you now, we kind of talked about it a little bit by this director. This movie came out in 1994. Luc Besson. Who is it? It's a French movie, American movie. Young Natalie Portman, Jean Reno, Leon the Professional. An amazing movie.
That's a good movie.
From beginning to end. And the blank stare from Dave Goldfinch says it all.
It's not
It
Leon
says
the
that he has
Professional. It's
no
just
idea
the Professional,
what's
right?
coming tonight. He's like, what?
Hang on.
Crime
This is about where he trains her up to be a
Trains her up to
Yeah.
where her family gets killed.
I've seen it.
Gary Oldman
Yeah.
is, listen, we talked about Gary Oldman on a couple of our shows of what a great actor he is and how versatile he is.
Yeah.
Out of all the movies he's played in, and he's played it a lot, and he's played crazy maniacs, he's played Sid Vicious, a heroin addict, he's played freaking what's his name, who was Winston Churchill. He's played, Commissioner Gordon in the Dark Knight series.
Yeah,
He
Winston
played
Churchill didn't come off too well. He didn't do that too good.
Well, he won an Academy Award for that too.
Well, yeah.
But his role in that movie as the dirty cop was fucking amazing. When one of the most iconic, I'm going to say this, there's a lot of great movie lines, but there's no better movie line when he realizes that shit just went south because they just shot this family up because it's all about drugs, Natalie Portman's family, and he's taking the freaking whatever he's taking, and the guy goes, he's like, get everybody. And he's like, what, who? He's like, everyone. Oh, and the old lady's like, why are you bothering those old nice people? And he shoots the fucking glass next to her and goes, get back in your room. Fucking great. Natalie Portman is great. Now, remember, those who aren't familiar with the movie, Jean Reno is meant to play the type of role he's playing. Luc Besson wanted him to be, I'm going to use this word, but simple. Wanted him to be a little simple, not knowing like this. He knows just enough to survive. He's a trained killer. If you notice when you watch that movie, there is a little sexual undertone between him and a young Natalie Portman. And believe it or not, there was scenes filmed that even expanded on that they actually got out of the movie because it was really fucking uncomfortable. But Leon the Professional, Jean Reno is a fucking... Danny Aiello is great in that movie, man. Great.
Yeah, he was good.
At the end, when fucking he wears the gas mask and he's getting out of the building, he's got his plant, and Gary Oldman realizes... And
that's an actor. Like, where did he end up? Is he still with us?
Reno?
Still alive? No, Danny Aiello.
No, he died.
Okay.
Danny Aiello passed away a while back. Matter of fact, Danny Aiello, I've met Danny Aiello, and I'm going to tell you how I met him. Danny Aiello is from Brooklyn, and he had an autistic brother. I think it was a brother, and he donated a lot of money to a agency called HeartShare in New York City for people with developmental disabilities. And those know I do that for a living. And one of the facilities is named the Aiello after him because he donated a lot of money to them.
Cool.
Very good man. Oh, what a good man. But amazing in that movie. So Leon the Professional, it's on my top list of crime movies. It's phenomenal. I love it. And those who, you've got to have seen Leon the Professional.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I haven't seen that in a while, man.
You gotta watch it at the end when he's like, "This is for Matilda," and he fucking blows himself.
I got a feeling was that not a remake though from a European film?
It might have been a remake.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say. I think it might have been a remake, but that movie is still like at the top of the list when it comes to ratings and IMDb scores. That's not why it's on my list. It's on my list because it's a great damn movie. So
Well-
Leon the Professional Crime Movie. It's got a mobby aspect to it. It's
Yeah.
mob a little bit because of Aiello, crime because of the drugs, and Leon fucking killing people. Fantastic.
Well, speaking of fantastic, great movies, crime movies, my number 9 is Once Upon a Time in America. How could you
Good
not
movie.
have this on the list? Because it is outstanding. So, for those who have seen it before, it's actually semi-autobiographical novel, but it's done back written in 52, I think. It was called The Hoods, but it's about a couple of young guys, Jewish guys, who grew up together and become a Jewish sort of
Right.
crime family in.
It's like the
running-
prohibition with the booze and stuff.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro. People
Yeah,
don't realize
well,
De Niro's in it.
fantastic. Robert De Niro,
Great movie.
sensational portrayal. And, there's not much more you can really say about it. James Woods plays a really
James
good role.
Woods is in it,
He's
yeah.
fantastic, yeah. Joe Pesci was in this as well.
Well, Danny Aiello's in it.
I know.
Yeah.
So,
Elizabeth McGovern is in it. It's a good movie.
Yeah, great movie. So,
Great
It's
soundtrack.
not on my list. Not
Yes.
because I think it's a bad movie. It's a good movie, but
soundtrack's really good as well.
Yeah. It's,
So-
what's his
Joe
name?
Joe Pesci's in that movie.
That's what I said.
He
I
mentioned
know.
that show.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. I'm sorry. My bad. Edit that out. So I didn't hear you say it.
No one leave it in to show how much of an idiot you are. All right, let's roll around to Whitey now for your number 8.
All right.
That's
let's
it. No
see,
other build up about it.
Doesn't have to be built up. This stuff stands by itself. You just say the name and everybody instantly knows what
No,
you're talking
you got to
about.
talk about it. It's got to be a podcast, man.
It
I
is
don't
a
know how many times-
podcast.
I don't want to say it. I'm not going to say it here. I'm not going to say it. Alrighty. It's your show. This is your After Dark. This one.
All right, here's my my next movie. Again, mine are in no particular order. All right, I'll build up this one, Riv, for you. By far the best gunfighting scene ever filmed. It's even used by some of the U.S.
I know what you're gonna
military.
say.
as
Oh,
a
I know where you're going.
training,
Yes.
evolution for them.
Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
say it. Let me do it. You got a great ass, and you got your head all the way up it. The Hank Azaria, right? Is that what the movie?
There you go. Heat. Yeah, that's great. Great movie. What's his name? The your boy from Top Gun. God damn it. See?
Oh, Val
There I go
Kilmer.
with names again. Val
Yeah,
Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
Jesus.
Yeah.
When he's
Yeah,
loading
Val-
it, right? They use
Tom
that unloading and loading
Sizemore.
the gun.
I mean, he's great.
Tom Sizemore, De Niro.
Yeah.
Pacino and De Niro were never on screen ever
Together.
in cinema until that movie. First time
Yeah.
they ever shared the screen.
Yep.
And then they started doing a lot of shit after that, but that was the first.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good and that was another one that in theaters there were complaints of the noise from remember we talked about in the war movie
Yeah.
thing about the Battle of
Leading
Midway
into
movie
it.
with that sense around sound disturbing the other
Yeah.
moviegoers.
Yeah.
Same thing with Heat. The gunfight scene was disturbing the other moviegoers in the adjacent theaters, so that they were like, "Oh, okay, sorry."
Michael Mann, Michael Mann's the director. That movie is, it still stands today. How great that movie is.
Oh yeah, man, it's awesome.
It's a great cast. The story's friggin' awesome. Listen, the bank robbery scene that you're talking about 25 minutes, 30 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And it's
build up to that was insane.
edge of your seat stuff the whole way through as well.
Tom Sizemore's great in that movie.
Yeah.
Like you said, Val Kilmer, De Niro. You got what's his name who played what's his name from Major League? Serrano. What the hell is it? Palmer? What the hell is his name? I'm trying to blank on his name. He's the that dishwasher who gets out of jail.
Yeah.
They get him to drive the car
Yeah.
at the end, he gets killed.
Yeah, he was good.
One of the cops in there is Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I did not
it's
know
a-
that.
yeah,
See?
young Natalie
Also,
Portman's in it.
John Voight too. Doesn't John Voight
John
play a
Voight
bit?
is in it. Yeah. John Voight is in it.
Voight's
It's-
there.
Great movie, Whitey. Heat is on
Yeah.
my list. That was in my top of the list. Now you talked
Yeah.
about it, which is great because I'm glad you did.
Sorry,
But it really is a
All right.
great movie, man.
I'm sure we'll have
They're
some
making a
more
sequel.
overlap.
There's a sequel coming out. Christian
Oh,
Bale.
don't just leave it alone.
No.
Christian-
It's not. It's a sequel. It's called Heat 2, but it's going to have some connection because Pacino is going to be in it, but it's not going to be like, I think There's some it's
Pacino,
going
he's
to
got
be
to be
connected.
Pacino got to be
Like
pushing
85 years
90
old.
for God's sake. How old is
Guy's
he?
a mess.
85?
Yeah, at least.
Oh man, no. See, just leave it alone. Come on, folks.
But
Yeah.
he's in it, and it's a great movie, man. All right, it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go there. You're gonna get mad at me. I don't care. Well, I'm keeping my gangster movies, the gangster movies, at the top.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go to this is a great movie, in my opinion. You might disagree. It's probably people frown upon the accent that was kind of used in the movie. But I'm gonna say it. Al Pacino, 1983. Robert Loggia. What is it?
I don't
You
know.
know?
You shoot.
Cuba,
No.
Miami, 1983. Scarface.
Oh, Scarface.
Oh,
Yeah,
Scarface.
all right.
Come on, man. Scarface is a phenomenal movie. I can watch Scarface. It doesn't matter what point of that movie is on. I put it on.
Say hello to my little
satisfying.
friends.
Nothing is more satisfying than when Monero comes into at the beginning into that little hotel or motel room where the fucking lady's got the gun and she's like, "Don't fucking move!" And he walks in and he fucking shoots her and she gets shot. I put that part in slow motion. I watched that bitch get shot. It's the best. Sorry, man, I'm a sadistic bastard. He's fucking cutting up his buddy Angel in the fucking the shower in front of him. What a great movie, man. Young Michelle Pfeiffer, Maron, she was fucking phenomenal in that movie. She wasn't as pretty as she was in Hollywood Nights, but she's close. Robert Loggia's fantastic. What scene is
he was
better
good in that.
than when Robert Loggia, obviously he's working for him, and his buddy who was in Amadeus, remember the guy from Amadeus gets hung from the helicopter? The guy's like, there's no learning you, Tony. I never really liked that, man. He's like, if all I know, he had my friend Angel Fernandez killed. Goes to Robert Loggia. Loggia, the guy tries to shoot up the fucking nightclub, and he knew Loggia was behind it, Frank. And he goes to the fucking to his place at like 2:00 in the morning. Tells his buddy, "Call at 2:15." And he's sitting there, fucking. All of a sudden, the phone rings, and fucking Loggia's like, "Oh, whatever, okay." And he's like, "You're a real piece of shit, you know that, Frank?" And he's like, "What? No, don't say that, Tony." And he fucking kills. He goes, "I ain't gonna kill you." He's like, "Manetto, shoot that piece of shit." Fucking love that fucking scene. I watched that on repeat. What a great fucking scene. Good movie, man. I mean, say hello to my little friend.
I'm really glad.
Talk about the accent.
I'm really glad that
Well,
somebody
the
actually put it on the list because it deserves to be on the list.
Yeah, the accent, what's a terrible like Hispanic Cuban accent.
Oh, is it? Okay. I never heard that before until you said that.
Yeah, people really didn't like it. It was really bad. He's scouring his face the whole time he's doing it. It was a really bad casting in some ways, Pacino being casted. People, listen, you cast that today, you're going to have problems because you get an Italian guy being casted as an Hispanic guy. But,
yeah.
Brian De Palma directed it. It's just a really fucking good movie. It was kind of, that time there was, there was encampments down there, Cuban refugees coming over. They didn't have any place for them to go.
Well, yeah, that and, the cocaine situation in Miami at the time, too. It was very timely, the whole... when that thing come out, man. I mean, it's just like shit.
Yeah. So it's a great movie, man. Scarface holds up today. Every bit of that movie is just great. The ending when like Sosa's guards are the army comes to his compound. Remember when they're counting the money? They're doing coke. He's got like $10 million. They got the money counters, and they're off by like $1,100, and he's like, count it again. Fucking $1,100.
$1,100. Yeah, man.
Fucking great, bro. He's sitting there with the big pile of coke in front of him, puts his fucking head in the bowl, comes up. It's fucking didn't have to worry about fentanyl back then, It's great times. 83.
Well, I think I'm impressed you had it on your list. I would have been disappointed if you didn't.
Dave,
I gotta say, I would have been really disappointed.
You're talking to me here, man. Come on, man. There's no comparison. Wait till we get the first episode of The Misfits. People are gonna see, man. You're gonna be my Ebert. I'm Siskel. You're gonna be Ebert. That's how it's gonna be.
Well, let's roll around to my number 8, and my number 8 is probably something you've never heard of before. 2010, critically acclaimed Australian crime drama film, written and directed by David Minchod, which was his feature debut, and the movie's a gritty, intense portrayal of a teenager's survival within the dangerous Melbourne crime family, inspired by real-life events. And, of course, I'm talking about Animal Kingdom. Jackie Weaver, who plays the matriarch of the family, and doesn't she absolutely just do it as a scary, scary cold, because she comes across as so warm and everything, but the evil that's behind her eyes just drives the whole movie. Sensational. And, of course, I'm talking about the Aussie version because you Yanks went and did another version of it, which was fucking crap, of course. You got to stick with the original.
What, are you talking about the Guy Pearce movie?
Guy Pearce was in it, yes.
Joel Edgerton was in it, right?
Yes, Joel Edgerton.
Mm-hmm.
All the top Australian actors were in this one.
Good. It's a good movie, man, but it's not knocking your socks off.
Oh, it is. It is because...
It's not knocking your socks off, man. It's not. It's just not.
Listen here, you fucking softcock. I'm telling you why
listen,
it's
man,
knocking
it's
your
not,
soft...
well, listen,
no, stop.
This is our favorite. Like, people have to understand when we do this, doesn't mean what we think are the best of all time. It's the ones that we enjoy and like the best. That's the difference.
Exactly.
It's the one that's, Dave enjoys it.
Yeah, and you're just saying
I'm just saying it's not knocking my socks off.
His socks have been knocked off. He's wearing no socks right now.
Because if you lived in Melbourne during the 90s and the 80s and even in the early 2000s, there were guys getting gunned down left, right, and fucking centre on Melbourne streets. There was a gangland wars going on. There were the
who was driving that? Or was it all Aussies, or was there any foreign influence?
No foreigners at all. It was all homegrown Aussie crime. It was.
Oh wow, yeah.
You had the Carlton crew running, and they were gunning people down left, right, and centre, and it was. And so that's why Animal Kingdom really appeals to me, because, again, it's based on a real-life crime family.
Really good movie, and I have seen it, but I'm just like, it's just not knocking my socks off.
That's because you don't understand the culture, and that's what it comes down to.
Well, that's the problem. Does anybody understand
You're culturally illiterate, and that's the whole problem.
I didn't say anything bad about you. Why are you going to say shots at me? Nice.
Listen, I love you, Rob.
That's a personal shot. I
Rob,
didn't say anything
I love
personal
you.
about
I love you.
When
and
I
I
say
never
you're an idiot,
say
doesn't
anything.
mean that I'm saying it personally. It's not a knock at your intelligence.
God, I never say anything personal about you. I just talk about facts when it comes to you. All right.
Okay. Animal Kingdom. I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna try to. I'm sure it's free somewhere, because I'm sure they're not actually charging anybody to watch that on stream.
Oh God, man.
So I'm gonna definitely watch it soon.
See, this is good though. I'm glad Dave's here, giving the Aussie influence, because I'm taking notes on the movies talking about.
No, he's that
Two Hands. I've never heard of these movies, so I'll check them out.
Before I go to Whitey, before I go to our Dorchester boy, you know what? I did a quick Google of places not to live in Boston, and it came up with Dorchester.
Places what? Not to live?
Not to live in Boston, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there are sections of it, certainly, yeah, that I wouldn't even, but
yeah, but that's like,
at the same time, there were, like I said, right here, there are sections of it now in my the houses on my street going for like upwards of $1 million, which I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
Man.
It's ridiculous there, the real estate market.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's
probably improved since you've moved out of there too, no dear.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
The real estate went right up when the fucking whites left the neighborhood.
right through the
There's
roof,
a sign when you go into that area. The whites no longer live in this neighborhood.
Yeah. Whitey, what's your number 7?
All right, let's see here. This is all right. Taylor Sheridan. We all know him from TV series that are out there. The Paramount series. He's a good. For someone from Australia, you want to get a taste of Texas. Watch anything Taylor Sheridan, because you're gonna get a taste of what Texas is like. And this movie is a good reflection, kind of in a sense. Hell or High Water. Have you ever seen that one at all?
Hell or High Water?
I have not.
It's got it's a crime. It's about a couple of brothers. They're robbing banks because the banks are gonna foreclose on their farm, and they're like, "Screw you! We're gonna rob banks." It's Jeff Bridges plays the U.S. Marshal that's after them. The brothers are Chris Pine and Ben Foster.
Ben Foster. I never seen this movie. Never seen it.
Man. Yeah, check it out.
Really good rating, 7.6 on IMDb.
Yeah, it's really good.
And it's on Netflix right now. I got to check it out. Never seen it. I've never seen this movie.
Check it out. Hell or High Water. Really well written, excellent. And Jeff Bridges is fantastic in it. Him and his, he's paired up with, oh God, he's a Hispanic actor. I'm not going to ever remember the guy. I'd have to look it up. Older fella. But the two of them play off each other pretty good because he's always making racist jokes about him and everything like this. Not that I find that funny, or anything, folks. Just, but it just, they have a great working relationship where they're comfortable with doing that with each other. How things used to kind of be. Anyway, not to go down that road, but again, Jeff Bridges and his partner, they play couple great characters together. And then Chris Pine, Ben Foster as brothers doing the bank robbing are really, really great, man. It's a good movie. Yeah,
good. I have to check it out. I've seen the advertisements for it, and I thought that's one of my movies I must catch up with, but I haven't had a chance yet. So I'm definitely going to go and check that movie out.
What am I on? We're on 5. What are we on? 6 right now or 7?
That's now we're on number 7.
7. All right. I'm going to go into the realm of gangster movie, kind of, sort of, because I did a Brian De Palma film. Or I mentioned one. I'm going to go back to back Brian De Palma. We went Scarface. Now we're going to go to The Untouchables.
Yeah,
amazing movie. Brian De Palma, Robert De Niro, Kevin Costner, Sean Connery. The Untouchables. And why is The Untouchables such a good movie? It kind of shows it from the end of the good guys trying to take on the bad guys, which was De Niro playing Al Capone. And it's got some of the best movie lines in it as well. You know the line, Whitey. What does Sean Connery say? Like, you put one of us guys in the hospital, we put one of their guys in the morgue. However he does it.
Yeah,
with his little accent.
Plays an Irishman, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great. The Untouchables is a great movie. De Niro's great, man. It just tells you the versatility of De Niro, especially in a movie like that, where, if you watch Raging Bull, and I know that Mr. Dave Goldfinch has never seen Raging Bull. He told me that off air. Very disappointed in him. De Niro actually, you've seen Raging Bull, Whitey. You see that he's in amazing shape in that movie, in some parts of the movie. And in some parts of the movie, he's fat. And he actually gained and lost weight for that movie. And if you see him in freaking The Untouchables, De Niro, he put on like 100 pounds to play.
Yeah, he's
to play
fat dude in that, man. Mm-hmm.
Dude, and he was fucking great in that movie, man. Just great. I want him dead. I want his dog dead. Dude, it's just a great movie. Kevin Costner, the scene on the steps with the baby going down the stairs in the carriage.
That's a classic.
Cinematography.
What was that parodied on? What movie was that parodied?
They've done that. I think The Naked Gun, didn't they?
The Naked Gun one is great. Yeah,
but I can go on and on and on about The Untouchables, but David's giving me a time limit right now on these earlier movies. The Untouchables is the story's great. The part where he's on the fucking roof with the guy, and he was the guy who kills Sean Connery and throws him off the roof and goes through the car. It's just a great movie. Elliot Ness. It's a great. That is a classic movie. There's not a lot of classics. That's got an old school classic feel to it. Maybe because of the time period, but it's just really good. Sean Connery, excellent in it and everything too. It's just great. Untouchables. On the list as a crime movie, even though it's told from the good guy's perspective.
On my list as well.
Thank you, Dave. Not on his list because it's not Australian. Talk about being God.
I thought it was just. I thought the movie just a bit. It's a good movie. Not good enough to hit a top 10, but it's a good movie, and I appreciate the fact that you enjoy it enough to put it on your top 10. So that's
it's got Animal Kingdom on it. God's sake.
Well, no, my number 7. If I don't see some nodding heads agreeing with me, I tell you what, I'm going to be putting out a contract on you guys.
Talk to me.
So
what is it?
Number 7 is Sicario.
Good movie, man. Benicio del Toro.
Sheridan Taylor again, who wrote it, and Dennis Villeneuve was
he did. The guy directed it. Did Yellowstone and everything. Did it too, right?
Yeah. So
did they do a sequel to Sicario?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
And that's a really good movie too.
Good movie. It's not something that I put on my list, but I agree with you. That is good.
I struggle whether to put this in this. Actually, Sicario knocked out Goodfellas for me on getting onto the list. So,
whoa! Time the fuck
Oh
out.
my, not that.
What
Now
did you
there's the
say?
heresy. Now,
So then why
now
are you even having gangsters on this list if you're not gonna have Goodfellas? Is like I'm not even gonna say right now. I'm just shocked. Listen, turn off the show. Turn it
You know
off.
what? You know what I was gonna say before
Are
we
you
even press
fucking
record.
kidding me, Dave?
I'm
Before
not.
we even press record, I was gonna say we can't have Goodfellas or The Godfather on these lists because those are already givens.
Well, you know what? That's true. And
No. He didn't have it on the list because they didn't make his list.
no, I'd love to put them on the list, but I can't have 11. I have to have 10. So
Right, but
something
I
has
mean,
to
it
slip
didn't
off.
make your list.
But
Oh my god!
no, I agree with Whitey. It's a given that there's.
Fucking great. I gotta talk about Goodfellas because that's the connection that I got.
We know you're gonna talk about Goodfellas. That's why.
All right, just go and finish. Let's talk about Sicario because those who are listening might not have seen it, and it is a very, very good film.
Well, it's sensational because the way it builds a tension up, and they're going into that house and they find all the bodies in the wall and
Yep.
everything, and then the house is wired to explode and it blows up and kills it, and then Emily Blunt, who plays the copper, she's dragged into this sort of dark underworld of black ops, where these black ops guys come along and they go into Mexico to sort of grab these guys, and then they're coming back across. And the Sicario is a name for Mexican gangster, Mexican
Right.
hitman.
Assassin.
Yeah, assassin. Thank you.
Yep.
And as they're coming, the best scene is when,
Barenthal's in it.
the
It's
best
great
scene
cast.
is when they're coming back across into the US, and the Sicario guys are following them across and just tailing them, and they're just the way it's directed is just absolutely gobsmackingly beautiful. It really is. And it keeps you on the edge of your seat watching the whole time. Josh Brolin plays a fantastic role in this. He's just made for this movie. Benicio del Toro, oh my God. Brilliant.
Benicio del Toro, it's great. But John Barenthal's in it too.
Yeah. And it's just some sensational cinematography. Was done brilliantly, and you just got to watch it. I don't want to talk any more about it because I'll spoil it for you. But the sequel was Sicario: Day of the Soul.
And it was good.
Yeah,
Good movie too.
Yeah.
I give it to you, man. It's not on my. It's not something I added to my list, even as an outlier. But it is a good movie, definitely. Brolin's awesome, man, and everything he's into.
Oh, that's true. He played that great role in what's that Coen Brothers movie where the guy's a killer and he
There Will Be Blood.
Who?
No. What's the other one?
God
not
damn,
There Will
what's
Be.
it called?
Not There Will Be Blood. No. I'm blanking on this.
You know the
right
one
now.
I'm talking about, don't you?
I do. No Country for Old Men.
That's the one. Yes.
Yeah, No Country for Old Men. That's it. I just remembered it right when I was looking it up.
All right.
Before No Country for Old Men. Excellent movie. Excellent plot.
Okay, we're going to move across now to Whitey for his number 6.
Yeah, what's it, Whitey?
All right. Well, the build-up has already happened because No Country for Old Men.
Oh,
shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good fucking movie, man.
Great movie.
Yeah, man.
It was on my list as well. I had it on my list.
I didn't have it on my list.
Awesome story. I need
Dude,
to read
Javier
the book.
Bardem is fucking amazing in that.
Scary
fucking
as
movie.
shit in it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
fucking Woody Harrelson. Come on, it's a fucking great flick.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Good.
I mean,
It's a Cohen movie, bro. It's great.
yeah, it is, right? Yeah.
Well,
Coen
there's Coen Brothers did some really great crime movies when you look back on their filmography, actually.
I have one
Yeah.
on my list. Another one.
Oh, I think another one you're going to tell me. I'm going to say, but don't say it now.
I mean, listen, No Country for Old Men won Best Picture.
yeah.
You know, won a bunch
Yeah.
of Academy Awards.
Yeah, it was a good flick, man. I like that. Really like that movie. Like I said, I need to read the book. I heard the book is really good.
Oh, is it?
Javier Bardem,
Okay.
he won Best Supporting Actor. I think he won like Screenplay. Won a bunch of awards. It like killed it that year, whatever it was. In the Oscars. I think
Yeah.
08. Did it come out in 08? Something like that.
Oh God, I'd have to pick up the old Googleizer. And
The best scene in that movie.
2007.
The best scene in that movie is where Javier comes in and he goes to that gas station attendant and he tells him to flip a coin, and the guy doesn't know why he's flipping the coin. It's so
Great
good. That
movie.
one. Yeah,
good movie.
I also like the part where he shows up at the in the office building. I believe Stephen Root plays the guy behind the desk. I don't quite remember what his role is in the whole thing, but he just walks in and like, he's meeting with like his lawyer or someone else, but old Javier, Anton Chigurh, takes the shotgun to him, and the other guy's standing there pissing himself. And he's like, "You're not going to shoot me, are you?" He's like, "No," and then off he goes. It's like, oh, okay. So definitely he's a professional hitman. He's
a professional psycho in that movie.
Yeah, it's a good flick.
I mean, who'd think to walk around with a gas cylinder, an air cylinder to kill people with?
It's pretty efficient.
Dark shit.
Rob Riv.
I'm building off of Whitey. So you want me to call a movie? I'm going to say the Call movie that's on my list.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
You find something down there, Margie? I just think I'm going to throw up.
Yes.
Fargo.
Fargo.
It's kind of funny looking.
Fargo.
And they go to they're at the fucking, they're watching, what's his name? What the fuck is his name? Who's the blind Mexican musician? God. Help me out here. I'm blanking. I had it on the tip of my tongue. He sings the Christmas song in Spanish. Come on. And they're at his
Feliz Mardi Gras.
Come on, help me out here. Who's listening?
I just
Someone's
did it.
Doing at it. No,
Feliciano. Is it
Jose Feliciano?
There you go.
And they're like, he's like, I love Jose Feliciano. They're Jose Feliciano concert. Oh my God, what a great movie.
1996 movie, and the American Film Institute actually has listed it as its top 100 greatest American films ever.
Yeah, it's a great movie. William H. Macy plays a perfect Midwestern bumpkin over there.
Steve Buscemi, my man, is in it.
Steve Buscemi, he's a Long Island guy for me, but Valley Stream.
Yeah.
Great movie, man. You shot me in the face. I'm taking the fucking car. And then the guy just smoking. We split the car. I'm taking the fucking car. I got shot in the face. Think about those people who are going to find that fucking case of money after the snow thaws.
That's what always sits in my mind.
Yeah,
come spring.
And I bet your ass, if I find, dude, you think about that fucking movie and everything that happens. You got William H. Macy fucking setting this all up, right?
Yeah.
They fucking wound up killing his wife, killing the father, and he goes to jail for life. That poor boy, his son. Oh my God! And fucking Frances McDormand, who's married to either Ethan Coen or Joel Coen, one of them. She's married to them. One of them. Remember, 3 Billboards 2 was another one she did.
I just watched that last night.
Oh, dude,
good movie.
His name is fucking crazy in that movie. Blanking on names tonight, man. I don't like it. I'm having Dave Goffins moment. I'm blanking on names. Sam Rockwell. He's fucking nuts in fucking 3 Billboards.
He's brilliant in it. He's brilliant.
When he throws the guy out the window.
Yeah.
He won an Academy Award for that too.
He did.
And so did she, if I remember right. But anyway, Fargo, phenomenal movie, great flick, man. Talk about like a suspenseful movie, but shot really well. Kind of like picks on the old Midwestern, even though it takes place in Fargo, North Dakota. It was filmed in Minnesota, so like a lot of that accent is Minnesotan, not North Dakotian, if that's the word. But it's a great movie.
Most of the movie actually take place down in Minnesota, though, because
it kind of did. It was like
they're watching the they're watching the Golden Gophers hockey game and everything.
Yeah, what you going on there, Margie?
Nightcrawlers.
Yeah, great movie, Fargo. I'm sure anybody listening to this has had to have seen it. It's got a lot of comedy elements in it because it's kind of funny in some ways.
Well, it's
maybe unintentionally funny, but
it's a black comedy, really. When you think
a little bit, and when he's like, "It looks like is that your friend you got there in the wood chipper?"
So what's your take? What's your take then on the TV series?
I've never seen it.
Wow, you should.
I never saw the series. No. I never watched it, but I'm aware of it. I never seen it. But Fargo, great movie. My wife loves it. She says you got to add that to your list tonight. Obviously, I said obviously because it's one of the best movies ever. It's in the top top movies of all
Your
time.
wife's got good taste in movies, much better than you.
And in men too. We're halfway through the list, Dave. No, once you're done, we're halfway through. What is your next terrible movie?
My next, well, it's not a terrible movie. It is. It has to go down as an American classic. The Departed.
Oh, well,
I don't need to build it up.
We're gonna get to it.
The Departed.
Phenomenal movie.
Come on.
It's up. It's in the top of my list. And this is gonna be a movie that Dave and myself are gonna discuss at greater length.
Yeah.
When we do our new podcast soon.
Yes.
The Departed will be a movie we're gonna focus on. But talk to me, Dave. What about it?
Well, I mean, it's just such an edge of the seat sort of crime thriller on the back streets of Boston that Whitey's very familiar with, obviously, because of his history.
Did you feel like home when you watch it, Whitey?
Does it what?
Does it hit
feel
home?
Like home?
Does it hit home? Does it hit home?
I mean, no, I didn't run around with a bunch of bad guys, man. Come on.
No, you were the bad guy.
We got to keep the illusion that you were doing crazy shit.
Now, I will say this. Now, I think I mentioned this once before to you guys when this topic come up, but when I was in high school, so we're talking like 84 to 88, I was in high school. So Whitey Bulger was on the lam then, right? But still, a lot of his quote people were still running things over in South Boston, and we were at some party one night, man, and someone was getting mouthy, and one of my buddies was like, "Man, I'm throwing this dude the hell out of here. I'm sick of hearing his shit." And someone was like, "Oh, he's one of Whitey Bulger's guys," and you'd hear that name thrown around, like, and like, what? Who gives a shit? Like, that dude's gone. He's hiding out somewhere and all that, But anyway, I just remember us being at this party and this guy was gonna toss this dude out, and then he was just like, "Nah, all right, we'll just freaking leave him alone, so no shit happens," So that's about as close as to that shit that I ever came.
You don't want to get next year. Probably a lot of.
No, I will say there were some bodies that they were digging up in the early 2000s around areas of the neighborhood that we definitely where we used to hang out. We used to hang out in this parking lot, and there was a field over here that we used to hang out drinking beers and shit like this. And I guarantee it that we were probably there when they were dumping bodies in this field over there, because it had to have been, because of the time frame. And like a buddy of mine who's a cop, I remember, I'm living down in Florida at the time, say, "Hey man, are you hearing about what's going on?" And like, we were laughing about it because we were like, "Man, we had to have been having a kegger when that shit went down, man." And I'm like, probably. Yeah. And they probably were just like, "Oh, those kids are drunk. Don't worry about them. They're not going to freaking give a shit." So.
No, yeah.
Well, going back to the movie, so Departed, you have got a stellar cast. You've got Matt Damon.
Stellar, man,
you've got,
the best.
Jack Nicholson, Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Wahlberg, Martin Sheen, James Badge Dale. I like that guy as an actor. Alec Baldwin's in it as well.
Matt Damon. Damon.
I said Matt Damon.
Oh, you did?
So you got your cans on your ears or what?
Dude, I don't know, man. Your accent,
fuck?
You're very muffled to me tonight.
I'm very muffled to you.
You mentioned Mark Wahlberg being in the film. And it's funny because there's a scene in there when they're in the office and the, what's his name, with the FBI agents. And the two guys are arguing back and forth. And one of them says something about, like, "Oh, your mother," right? Makes a joke about his mother.
Yeah.
To Mark.
Yeah.
Well, the guy who makes a joke to about his mother to Mark is Mark's brother, Bobo, who I mentioned earlier, that was in that
was his
what
brother?
do you call it? Yeah, that's his brother, Bobo.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to call him Bobo forever.
Dude, Mark Wahlberg's got a great line.
It's going to be Robert Wahlberg in the list of what do they call it at the end? The credits. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, he's Bobo to me, man.
I'm
so
the guy
it's
who's doing
funny
his
because
job.
I'm
He
sitting
must
there
be the
watching
other
that
guy.
movie, and they're both ragging on each other's mother when they're talking about their own mother, in a sense.
That's
this is kind of funny.
Mark Wahlberg was nominated for Academy Award for that. He should have won it because he was great in that movie. The
He
part
was
where,
good in
like,
that. I'll give him that.
they're realizing they're setting it up. Alec Baldwin, they set up the sting, and they're like, Matt Damon staying off camera, and they're like, and they're like, "Who fucking set these cameras up?" And he's like, "Do your fucking job." And the guy's like, "Who are you talking?" He goes, "I'm the guy who's doing this fucking job. You must be the other guy who's fucking great." And you watch that
was
movie,
that was that scene right there.
Oh, that was that scene.
And then when they got into, maybe your mother was doing the job or something.
Oh,
like
there
that,
you go. And
Yeah.
then, but you're watching that movie, man, and fucking first of all, Jack Nicholson refused to wear a Boston Red Sox hat because he's a Yankee fan. So he wore a Yankee hat in the movie. So he's a Boston mob. He's a Boston mob guy wearing a Yankee hat, and
unauthentic.
Right. Martin Sheen is great in that movie. But then you got Leonardo's great. You're watching that movie and you're like, holy shit, did that just happen? I'm not going to say it here if no one's even seen it.
Yeah.
Did that just fucking happen?
Yeah.
And then you watch that movie and you go through it and you're like, and the movie's ending and you're like, that fucking cocksucker's getting away. And all of a sudden he opens up the door and fucking Wahlberg is there. Boom, and he just walks out with the fucking things on his shoes and shit. That was the best.
The
Jack Nicholson sniffing coke off of two hookers' tits. Don't tell me that did not happen in real life for that guy. That guy was just living life. That's what he was doing. If you tell me Jack Nicholson ever did that, you're nuts.
Oh,
yeah.
Love it.
Most likely.
So, he was living life there, man.
He was.
In The Departed. What a great movie. Scorsese. That shipping up to Boston, man. The Dropkick Murphys. What a great fucking song. I'm not from Boston, and I like that fucking song. Right? That your anthem?
Right.
Whitey?
Is that my anthem? That was my
Shipping up to Boston?
that was my song when I retired from the Navy. You know, last thing they do is they quote unquote pipe you overboard and you walk down the aisle and up you go and off you go and that was my
Shipping It Up to
macho
Boston?
song. Yeah.
Great song, man. Great band. They got great music.
Anyway.
Great Boston band.
Yeah.
All right.
Great movie. We'll agree. Again, sensational. Well done,
right.
Dave.
This is where shit's going to get a little crazy.
It is. We're moving into the top five. But before we do that, we need to have an old man break.
We
need to have an old man break.
Pee breaks, man. Who takes pee breaks?
Come on.
Even the geeks take it.
I have had 3 coffees already this morning.
3 coffees? What are you doing to yourself?
What do you mean? It's normal, 3 coffees.
Yeah, right. I mean,
the fuck? You're from... I'll tell you, I can tell you some stories about Long Island, but I won't. I'll leave for another episode.
Do you want to go take a piss now?
Can I? Am I allowed to?
Go take your piss, and then Whitey, go take your piss too.
What are we talking? 5 minutes?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I'll take a piss myself. I'll yell at Debbie.
Geez. See?
I'll be right back.
All right. And we're back from our short break.
Wait, it's my turn, right? Am I going now? Because Whitey just went.
Whitey just went? All right. Number 5.
Yeah, he just did The Departed, right?
No. Dave did The Departed.
Oh, Dave did The Departed.
I did The Departed. So back to Whitey for number 5.
Oh, I thought it was Whitey.
We take a break for 5 minutes.
That's right.
And the old man just can't keep up.
Dude, you just cleaned out you just cleaned out the impurities out of you. Just pissed. How was that piss? Was it a long string piss? That's the I said the prostate. He's like my prostrate. You peeing straight? He said that last time.
Well, I didn't miss the bowl, so the wife will be happy.
Oh my God, he's still missing, still hitting the seat. God bless him. There's always a yellow ring over at the Goldfinch house.
Whitey, what do you got for us?
He's too good for us. He's too tired to do a second courtesy shake.
More than the saying, more than 3 shakes a wank.
I'm joking.
All right,
so I'll go, Whitey. It's you, babe.
Let's see. Here we go. All right, let's see. We're on 5, you said?
Yeah.
So I can't.
5, babe. Yeah.
I had Fargo for 5, so I got to move on from that.
All right.
Because we already hit that. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back a little bit, back to the 70s. Steve McQueen. Great actor.
I'm getting excited.
One of my favorite movies from him back then was The Getaway. I don't know if y'all remember that one.
Yes.
So there's Sam Peckinpah directed that, and if you're familiar with his stuff,
72 came out.
Sam Peckinpah was famous for his slow motion gunshot violence and stuff like that. He did also
young
did Bonnie
Ali
and Clyde.
McGraw, right? Was Ali McGraw in that?
Yeah. Ali McGraw. So that was just one. That's again one of those flicks that I remember just seeing as a kid on one of those UHF channels you have that All right, what's on that
You
always had
hate
like
Jeff channels.
like the Saturday afternoon movie hours, something like that, like and they'd always had those old 70s, 60s, 70s movies on. So there you go, The Getaway. That was a good flick. They did a remake of that sometime in the 90s, I believe, and it really was like kind of a it was kind of a scene for scene remake. They didn't change because you don't have to change the story, but yeah, it was good flick. It kind of reminds me, like. There were aspects of No Country for Old Men, like particularly the hotel scene, that remind me of scenes in that movie, because there was a similar thing there where the guy was coming after him in the hotel and he's listening to the footsteps coming up the stairs.
Right.
Blows through the
Terry's in that movie. Played Salazzo, and The Godfather was in that movie too. That's
Who?
a good movie. Al Terry, who played Salazzo.
Yeah. He plays the bad guy.
The bad guy,
one of my favorite scenes when they're in the car, because he's totally like, what's her name from All in the Family? Played the girlfriend or the wife.
Yes.
Sally Struthers, remember?
Sally Struthers.
And, he kidnaps them for whatever reason. It's been a while since I've seen the flick, but he kidnaps them. Remember, he like whips a chicken bone out.
Sally Struthers was like, really fucking young in that movie, man.
Yeah, she was cute.
Yeah, that's right. Sally Struthers was in that movie. Oh, my God.
Like, I don't like this game anymore.
That's a good flick. You know what? That's a good flick, The Getaway. It's not on my list, but it's a good flick.
I want to say the guy who was it, Dennis Farina, who may have played him in the remake, that character. I'd have to go back and check the old
I've seen that remake. I'm trying to remember. Was Dennis Farina?
It might have been Dennis Farina, because they kind of have the same look, you know what I mean? Dennis Farina. Yeah. Anyway,
I love Dennis Farina. Dennis Farina is one of my favorite actors, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit's gonna get real, because it can go either one or two ways. How I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna do it I'm gonna play it safe. For me, 1994, coming off of the heels of a very successful first movie. Everything is all his movies are intertwined in some way. Big Kahuna Burger, a bunch of things. Quentin Tarantino, 1994. Rejuvenated and restarted John Travolta's career. Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
And you can't have a crime movie without Pulp Fiction or Reservoir Dogs before it, which I'm not going to get into. I'll keep Reservoir Dogs, even though I think Reservoir Dogs might be the superior movie.
I have to agree with you there. Reservoir Dogs.
I'm gonna intertwine the two, because they both the movies.
See, you took my next one.
Oh no, you talk about Reservoir Dogs. No. I'll talk about Pulp Fiction. Reservoir Dogs will be your movie.
Dogs,
your movie, Reservoir Dogs. I'll talk about
again. I'm not going to break it down the parade rest like you do, but I mean, I do know the whole thing was shot on like a shoestring budget, for like next to nothing. Budget. Mm-hmm. And the whole thing is shot just right in that warehouse.
Yeah,
well, except for they had the street scenes.
Yeah.
That were brief street scenes. Right. That was the movie that I told you we were all watching that when I was flying in Tacoma, and we met Buscemi and all them out there on the set of the space movie there, Armageddon. And we had all just watched that movie the night before, and Buscemi was on the airplane, and I had the silhouette that's famous from Reservoir Dogs of the four guys walking.
Walking,
That was my I had like my 3-ring binder that I kept all my notes in, and that was my cover page. And I kicked myself for not getting them to sign that fucking thing, man. The next day when I went out to pre-flight, I pulled my binder off the bookshelf, and I was like, "Oh, son of a bitch!" And my buddy's like, "Oh, what's the matter?" I was like, "Steve Buscemi was right here last night. I could have had him sign this."
One of my least favorite movies of all time is Armageddon, and we'll get that in another.
I
fucking hate that.
Well, in fact, we're gonna do a podcast about our worst movies ever.
Oh, I fucking hate Armageddon. That we'll save it for that. But you get into Reservoir Dogs, because that's.
But Reservoir Dogs, what's his name? Oh shit! Here I go with the shitty memory of
Tim
names.
Roth, Michael Madsen,
Tim Roth.
Chris
short
Penn,
guy.
Harvey Keitel.
Harvey Keitel. That whole scene with him and Buscemi together in the bathroom when they're recounting what happened and everything.
Oh,
like that.
It's fucking great movie, man. It's fucking great. I don't tip. What do you mean you don't tip? I don't.
Harvey Keitel was just excellent.
You're Mr. Pink. Why am I Mr. Pink? Because I said so. You're Mr. Pink. But that's your movie. We'll go to you. But I'm going to talk about Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction's great because Pulp Fiction came out at a time where many people did not see Reservoir Dogs because it was very independent. A lot of people weren't familiar with Quentin Tarantino. True Romance, remember, is also a Quentin Tarantino movie, and they all coincide with each other, which also could be on your list, and I'm not going to talk about it, which is another great movie. But Pulp Fiction restarted George Travolta's career. Bruce Willis, Ving Rhames, Uma Thurman, my wife, and Uma. If you look at my wife and you ever see Uma Thurman when they were like, there's very some big. I used to whoever was like, your wife looks like Uma Thurman. I'm telling you, Debbie did it. Still looks pretty good for her age, but she definitely looked like Uma Thurman when she was younger, like a young Uma Thurman. But I will say that that's a great movie. You never know what's in fucking Marcellus Wallace's fucking briefcase. There's a lot of speculation on what it is or what it could be. Why is Marcellus Wallace always got that Band-Aid on the back of his neck, where his neck and his head is? The scene where Samuel L. Jackson, they fucking get shot at, the bullets don't hit him, and he fucking, takes a different path. The scene when they shoot Marvin, oh man, I shot Marvin in the face. I didn't shoot the kid in the face, then why am I on brain detail? Love that. Great movie. Harvey Keitel, The Cleaner, phenomenal. Bruce Willis, The Fixer, fixes the match. Get the Gimp. The Gimp is sleeping. Then wake him up. Great fucking movie. Phenomenal. Watching fucking poor Ving Rhames get raped.
That is the best scene in the whole movie.
Oh my God.
But that is not Ralph. That is not Ralph Fiennes in that scene, is it?
Ray Fiennes? No.
Okay, I thought that.
A
lot of people thought it was.
That guy who plays Zed actually recently died in New York. He died. He was.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how it's suspicious how he died, but he just recently died in New York City in his house or apartment. But what a great Pulp Fiction's phenomenal from beginning to end. There's not many movies that they play the end. No, it's not the end. They play the middle at the beginning. Yeah. They play the beginning at the end. They play this, they play that. And it's
a lot of people didn't like that aspect of it. Right. I can't follow this movie.
Yeah, it's all over the place, but it's phenomenal. Great movie, Pulp Fiction. Definitely one of the top movies of all time. Not just crime. All time great. Probably Quentin Tarantino's best next to Reservoir Dogs by far. Great movie. Pulp Fiction. Watch it.
Very good.
Learn it.
Well, for my number 5, we're heading back to Old Blighty.
Old Blighty.
Well, what do we do? What is it?
It is a movie that was made in 2019. And, of course, our good mate Guy Ritchie directed it. The Gentleman. 2019. The Gentleman.
Yeah.
Good movie.
It's a sensational movie. So it's really hard to describe because it's one of those good crime movies where all the stuff sort of rolls in. You got the guy who's running a big cannabis operation where he's got all these factories everywhere, and there's somebody who wants to move in and buy it, and he's doing some backhand deals, and it follows the American drug lord in England. So he's looking to sell his business, and it sets off a whole chain of blackmail and schemes.
Matthew McConaughey, dude, anything Matthew McConaughey is in is great.
That's true, and he plays an exceptional role in this. But dude,
he's great.
The starring was sensational as well. You got Henry Golding, you got Michelle.
Dude, Colin Farrell is awesome in that.
Hugh Grant is amazing in this.
Dude, what about the scene when Colin Farrell's in the fucking restaurant? In the fucking fast food joint, and he wants to fucking order, and the thugs come in.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You're fucking young, fuck you." He's got that Scottish accent, and he beats the shit out of the kids.
Yes.
He's like, "That's the coach, man."
That's the coach. That's the coach. Oh, it's a fucking coach.
Dude, that's fucking a great fucking scene, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, he's another great actor, man.
Yep. The scene where they're going to pick up the girl. They're doing it as a favor to one of the big lords where he's growing the stuff. So they go around to pick up the daughter, and the guy sort of gets thrown out of the window and sort of lands in the car. And of course, you got all the little thugs there filming it, and so he's going to go running after the video. It's just classic. Some good music in that. Brilliant music in it.
I can't argue with that, man. This is a movie that this might be one of the movies that I'm going to give you a good job on this.
Well, how generous. I've done it a couple of times for you. I've done it a couple of times for you, and you've only done it once for me.
You know, we're giving you positive reinforcement so we can make sure you do the same thing again in the future. Yeah. Good job. You know, when your kid walks for the first time, like, yeah, you did. Oh, you pissed in the potty. Yeah, you pee in the potty. Dave, yeah, you picked a good movie.
Well, I've got a couple of other good movies up my sleeve, so but we'll get to them shortly. But
me and Whitey will be the judges of how good your movies are.
Wow.
So far, you're like 2 for 5.
They're his favorite. They're his movies.
Thank you, Whitey.
Know,
Thank you, Whitey.
Terrible taste. Terrible.
I have an eclectic taste, and it's a lot more mature, I would say, than like yours.
You're the only person who's like, "What are you eating?" Is like, "It's cow shit. It tastes great."
You fucking
Want
squeeze
some?
Really?
Absolutely not. All right, Whitey, what's your next movie?
All right, we already talked about Reservoir Dogs, I think, and
no, you got to expand on it a little bit. Take the movie.
Well, what movie?
It deserves expansion because it's such a good flick.
Okay, well, my next one is Reservoir Dogs.
Okay,
yeah,
you know, excellent movie.
Dude, hold on, Dave. Cutting this.
Yeah, Michael Madsen was fantastic in that too. That whole scene.
Remember that's Vinny,
no one can hear that song anymore without envisioning that scene.
Right, that's Vincent Vega's brother. So John Travolta's role in Pulp Fiction, he's brothers with Michael Manson's role. I forgot what he's a Vega. They were supposed.
Well, he likes to use, like you were talking about. They like to Tarantino, and you know he likes to use names like Vince Vega is mentioned in Reservoir Dogs, obviously.
True Romance is mentioned.
What's the other in True Romance? There's another Scagnetti.
Scagnetti, who's the
that's another name that you hear.
Scagnetti, isn't he? Isn't he the parole officer?
You hear that in Reservoir Dogs, yeah. He's the parole. Right. Yeah, I got this asshole Scagnetti. And then you also hear that in True Romance.
True Romance, because Quentin Tarantino wrote, he didn't direct it, but he wrote it.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he wrote he wrote, what's it called? Natural Born Killers?
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
Quentin Tarantino wrote that. That's another movie in the same universe. But he wanted his name off of it because they killed it. According to him, they killed the script that they didn't follow like he would want to.
Right. And I bet there are some names tossed in there that are familiar to these other movies, too.
But Reservoir, what a great cast. Tarantino, Tim Roth is great in fucking Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah. Tim Roth is great. That whole scene.
I won't say a thing. I won't tell anybody. Just take me to the hospital, man. He's fucking bleeding out in the back. He's like, just leave me on the steps, man. I won't tell anybody what's going on. I can't do it, man.
That whole part where he's having to make up a story, and he's talking about the moving, he's just moving weed from like Northern California, and he's got to go in the bathroom with all the cops and the police dogs are barking and stuff like that. It's all just a story he makes up, but other guys telling him it has to be real, it has to be something that you like convince happened and everything like that, man. It's just well, again, great writing and all that kind of thing, man.
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs is definitely. I think it's superior to Pulp Fiction as a movie itself.
Oh, I think so. Yeah,
but it's fucked up, man. When fucking Michael Manson cuts off the cop's ear and it's fucking crazy. He's fucking psycho, and he's dancing. You can hear the song now. Oh, he's dancing to the what's his name song from the fuck's his name?
Steelers Wheels. From Stuck in the Middle with You.
Stuck in the middle, right? Crazy. There's fucking sick bastards in this world, man. Great movie, Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah,
man.
like you say. Yep. All right. So that was my next one. I don't know what number I'm on. Shit.
What are we? That's 4. We're on 4 right now.
All
right. So we're getting to the fucking nitty-gritty right now. So that's number 4, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love Gangs in New York.
I like that movie. Yeah.
And I'm gonna mention it. Okay. I'm gonna put Gangs in New York in this. I'm not a period movie guy at all. I just find that Gangs in New York was so well made. DiCaprio was really good in it. Fucking Daniel Day-Lewis is phenomenal in it. Why he wasn't nominated for an Academy Award for that is beyond me. Is fucking for that role, the Butcher. But the only reason why that movie falls slightly short is because of Cameron Diaz, man. She was so fucking miscast in that movie. How you had that lady who lacks any semblance of acting skill in that movie is beyond me. But yet, when that movie was made in 2002, she was like at the top of the game. She was the actor then because she was cute and whatever. But she was terribly cast in that movie. But Gangs of New York is so good, man. The whole like revenge thing for Leonardo DiCaprio, getting into that, the Butcher's gang and all that shit. And at the end when they're fighting, bro, fucking phenomenal, dude. Fucking phenomenal. And nobody else can play that role better than Daniel Day-Lewis, man. He's just fucking great. That was based on a real person, too. There's a lot of history to that movie. So, and being from New York and like being in the city and growing up and it's like in the area and being down there and like seeing New York in that way, that whole like the 4 corners, 3 corners, what are they fucking called?
Was it called the 5 corners? And then there was
5 corners. That's the 5 corners
I
of New
didn't
York
fucking
City.
grow up there and I know the name of the place.
Nah, I fucking whatever. You know what? It doesn't because I'm around there so much. It don't fucking matter. But whatever. It's so good. Gangs of New York is great. There's a line in the movie that I can't say here because it's inappropriate. I'll say it off air. That's one of my favorite lines that Daniel Day-Lewis says. But great movie, man. Phenomenal. Great movie. Gangs of New York.
Put the sound bite in.
No, you can't put the sound bite because it's like a racist term.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't say it.
We won't do that one then.
Yep.
Listen, are you Irish? You're Irish, right?
Yeah, I'm Irish, half Irish too.
So you'll be offended by it, but it's okay. We'll
I'm
talk about it.
not offended by it.
We're Irish. The Irish don't get offended.
That's right.
I'm only kidding. Gangs of New York, definitely on the list. I can go into more elaboration. I love the time lapse at the end of the movie, seeing how the city progressed from that time and throughout the 100 years. And you see the Trade Center, and then they superimpose a Trade Center there. Because remember, when this movie was made, this movie was being made during 9/11 in 2001. It came out.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that was a big thing because it had they had to go back and like digitize it in and stuff. So, which people didn't like. Remember, they cut out Spider-Man, the scene in Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, where he stops the helicopter between the two Twin Towers. And when they cut it out because they thought it would be too sensitive. It's like, no. Put it back. You should be putting that in.
What about King Kong?
Right. Were they going to get rid of the remake of King Kong from 77 or 76 when the movie came out? What are you laughing at, Dave? What's your next movie, for God's sake?
My next movie is going to blow you away and you will not understand it.
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat ready to fall down. What is it?
You guys are not going to understand this movie at all. But we are talking about a film that made in 2000 and it became a cult film, filmed in Melbourne once again, world's best city. Chopper. It's about Mark Chopper Reed and it's portrayed by Eric Bana, who did his breakout role in this movie.
Is that the guy that was trying to have a succulent Chinese meal?
No. That's a real thing, that one. That's a real thing.
I never heard of this. I got to be honest. I can't even sugarcoat it. I've never heard.
So
of it.
I have heard of this movie. The character he's based on. Vaguely, I can recall who you.
So Mark Chopper Reed, he the celebrity sort of crime guy here in Australia, particularly down in Sydney and Melbourne. Famously, he cut his ears off in prison. Because you do.
Just cause.
Yeah. So
they were there. Why'd you climb Mount Everest? It was there.
Yeah.
Why'd you cut your ear off? They were there.
And he talk
about Vinnie Van Gogh in it double time.
Jeez.
It's sort of about it's hard to explain. So this is around. This is around.
You're not making me want to see this movie.
I just told you.
What's good about
it?
It's
sitting
at the top
there.
Of your list.
He's sitting there, and there he is. His mate's got the razor blade, and he's slicing his ears off in the prison yard. And he's going, "Come on,
but
mate,
is that the reason why it's so good? Is that the reason why?
No. And there's another time, and his mate, he gets a contract out of him, or he's inside prison, and his mate comes up and stabs him. And he stabs him once and twice, and Chopper looks down and says, "Jimmy, if you keep stabbing me, you're going to kill me." And his mate Jimmy stabbing him about 20 times. He's a
this guy died in real life. This Mark Chopper Reed guy died in 2013 at the age of 58.
Bit of a piece of work. He
died of liver cancer. Poor
yeah. A hell of a way to go. He used to hang out. He used to. He killed a guy down at a place called Bojangles, which is a nightclub down here in Melbourne that I used to frequent as a young fella. So
I don't know, but you're not selling. The only thing I heard about was a guy committing crimes, cutting his ears off in jail, and that's it. Like, what's crime about it?
It's just the way it's written and the way that Mark Banner
You dropped the
acts
ball,
it.
Dave. You dropped the ball.
I'm not dropping the ball. You gonna let me get a word in his way, edgeways, or what?
Okay, I'm being quiet.
He's fucking squeezer, I'm telling you. So it is about Mark Chopper Reed and the way he moves through the crime circles within Melbourne.
Because it's fucking Melbourne. Do I have to like every fucking movie that was made on Long Island? Is that how this is?
No, that's not how it is. I was just going to demonstrate.
They filmed The Godfather on Long Island, parts of it, and Staten Island.
It just goes to demonstrate
Spit on my screen
how
'cause
much
you got
of
me
a
so worked up.
fantastic crime story this is. So go and do yourself a favor. Check out Chopper, filmed.
Hold on, let me see if it's available on stream. Hold on.
It'll be available on stream.
I'm looking it up. Hold on a minute.
I tell you what, your wife has better taste than you.
Okay, here we go. Chopper. Free stream because no one will pay for this movie. That's what it says on IMDb.
That's what it says.
Sit down with your wife. She's got much better taste in movies than you
Dave
do.
looks very uncomfortable with me right now. I'm so sorry. I hope this is not going to cause a rift between us. We have a lot of good things going on.
We got no rift between us. You just haven't got any taste in movies.
Sure, man.
It's
Just
a
making
fact.
sure you got that crazy. You got that Jeff Hearn look when I say things about Hearn. Hearn takes out like his Bowie knife that's like 8 feet long. He pulls it out on me. All right.
Well, let's go around. Let's go around the Whitey's number 4 because I'm sick of watching you flapping your fucking gums there.
3? Oh, we're
no,
up to 3.
number 3. Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
All
All right.
so we're
Number
up to
3.
3.
All right. Well, we briefly mentioned it, but True Romance was is my next one. Then
No, talk about. We didn't elaborate on it.
That was a great one. I mean, the cast is fantastic there too. You got Christopher Walken in there, Dennis Hopper, Gary Oldman again, and then Ket. What's his name? Tony Soprano. But fuck.
Yeah, he's in it too. Yep.
Yeah.
Gandolfini.
Yeah. James Gandolfini.
Gandolfini.
Yeah. Yeah.
James Gandolfini. You got Christian Slater.
Yeah. Also, Balky. Remember that character from that stupid show?
Val Kilmer's in it too.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good.
Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper's in it.
Yeah, that whole scene in the trailer when he's looking for the his son, and he's telling him, "Oh, I haven't seen him in a while." And he's like, the whole thing about the lies and the pantomimes.
Right.
My dad was a Sicilian, the world-class liar, and everything like that. You're saying a lot, but you're telling me nothing, Yeah.
Right.
Christopher Walken's just fantastic in that whole scene.
Christopher Walken.
Anyway, yep, check that one out.
True Romance is definitely going to be on people's
into
list. It's a great movie.
Now you say Tarantino did the writing, but who directed that one again? Now,
I can tell you right
the
now.
Mexican guy, right?
I'm blanking on the director, but I can tell you in a second. Hold on a second. Let me take a peek. True Romance.
As he goes through and checks Google.
I'm going. I got Tony Scott. Tony Scott.
Oh,
well, it's not easy to type over here, man. I'm not fucking looking at everything. Tarantino was the writer, as well as another person is uncredited, but it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. They rewrote the script. That's why he kind of didn't direct it, but it is in that whole world of movies from Tarantino.
Yeah.
Which includes one of the greatest war movies ever made, Inglourious Bastards.
No!
Jesus.
Fuck's sake. Didn't make your list for the top 10 war movies, though, did it?
In mine?
No, it didn't.
In his, it did, yeah.
Did it?
It was in mine. Remember, I got shit for it.
Yeah, and for good reason, too.
Okay, well, here we go.
God damn.
All right, well, we're on. This is 3, right?
This is 3.
Okay.
War.
So I'm gonna
3.
Now this is my 3 favorite movies, crime wise, and they're all gangster related. Now I'm gonna do it. You said we're not gonna do it, but I'll talk about them because I think I could speak about them because one of them, which would be my number 1, has a little personal connection, and I'll tell you why it's funny. Not funny, but it's interesting. All right, so I'm gonna go with Casino on my next one because everybody knows I'm a huge Joe Pesci fan.
Yep.
This is a great cast with De Niro. fucking Sharon Stone. If you watch that movie, I fucking couldn't. I hate Sharon Stone because of that movie.
I watched it 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I watched the movie 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
I fucking hate her. If you watch that movie, you know what? If
James Woods again.
And James Woods played such a great role in that. What a fucking like degenerate. He's just fantastic. Great movie when he's fucking he was just like just a degenerate, which was great because James Woods is a great actor. Go take a look at Jodie Foster's kids. They're James Woods's because he's like Mensa. He's like got like 160 IQ. You tell me that Jodie Foster's oldest son is not James Woods, and I'll fucking go look at her son and tell me that's not James Woods.
I didn't even know the lady had kids, man.
She did. She was like artificially inseminated, supposedly, and I think she was. But I guarantee it that kid's James Woods. Anyway, De Niro, listen, you see De Niro's true colors in that movie. He's a wimp, like he is in real life now, crying all the time. You get De Niro, he's a fucking tough guy and everything, not Mean Streets. Once Upon a Time in America, fucking Raging Bull, right? Taxi Driver, fucking Godfather, all these movies, Deer Hunter, tough guy. Goodfellas, and then you get the fucking Casino. He's a pussy. Sorry, can I say that? He's a wimp, right? But Pesci's great in that movie. He carries that movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, he really does.
Nicky Santoro plays it. Frank Vincent's great, but fucking Frank Vincent gets the fucking revenge at the end because in every movie they're together, Pesci kills him or beats the shit out of him, and this time he's like, you and your fucking brother, no more. And they fucking take him out there. And he's like, nah, Frankie, you son of a bitch. Fucking dang. It's like, you and your fucking brother, tough guys, no more. I fucking love it. Watching Pesci get his ass kicked, bury him when he's still breathing. Fucking let him go, Frankie. The kid's still breathing. Fantastic. What a great movie, man. The Casino's really good. The problem with Casino, hey, my wife just said it too. My one of the problems with
What'd
Casino,
you say?
He says, leave him alone. He's still breathing. Because I do it all the time. I'll be eating dinner and I'll just be fucking eating my mashed potatoes and I'll be like, leave him alone. The kid's still breathing. My wife's like, what's wrong with you? You just say movie lines. But Casino, one of the reasons why Casino has issues is because it tries too hard to be like Goodfellas with the whole narration thing. Like, having Ray Liotta narrate Goodfellas was good. And which I'm going to get to because Goodfellas is on my list. And I got to talk about it, right? But the reason why that worked is because Ray Liotta was giving you that insight from the Wise Guy book that they couldn't do on screen, right? What he was thinking. There was no reason to do it in Casino. It was forced. And now you got not just you got De Niro doing it, but then you got Joe Pesci doing it. And you got Frank Vincent doing it too with the overtalk.
Gets a bit confusing.
There's no need for that.
No.
But the movie's just phenomenal. Fucking Joe Pesci's fucking great in that movie when he's fucking losing at the table and he wants to get a
Rickles in there too.
And he fucking beats up Rickles with the phone. He's like, look, you get the fucking marker. I'll get the money. Fucking great. When he goes, is this your pen? And he goes, no, why don't you take that pen and stick it up your ass? And he fucking takes the pen. He's like, did you just tell my friend to stick this up his ass? And he fucking stands. He had a little kid crying. You tell my friend to go fuck himself. Oh, I fucking love it. Great movie. Casino. Excellent movie. Typical perfect Joe Pesci. De Niro, you see him how he really is in real life. That's fucking Robert De Niro. He's a whiny little bitch. And he's a whiny bitch at Casino, but that's it. Casino's number 3 for me.
Good choice.
Definitely a great movie.
Good choice.
Good movie. Casino's good. Maybe half an hour too long. Based on a true story. That did happen. Nicky Santoro, I forget who he's really based on. I'm blanking on his name right now. But he did die in that way. They found him and his brother dead in a fucking cornfield in a hole.
Yeah.
Right. And the autopsy indicated that they were still breathing when they were buried. So, yeah, man, that shit really happened.
It did.
Fucking crazy, man. Good movie. Number 3. So Whitey, not Whitey.
No, it comes back to me. Number 3.
What's your? I'm on the edge of my seat after
So you should be. What
is Apache your next movie? Helicopter?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. This time we move away from Blighty and we go to the continent for a movie that was made in 1969. And it is a classic movie. It was so good they even did a remake of it, tried to do it and failed miserably. So we're talking about The Italian Job.
Oh,
which is a sensational
bad. I mean, the remake wasn't terrible. Mark Wahlberg.
It was a shocker.
Italian Job is a good flick.
Never saw it.
What?
Good movie.
Yeah, never
That's
saw it,
like
man.
saying you never saw the movie Zulu.
That fucking Zulu. I was
I've seen that.
So the plot: Michael Caine stars of Charlie Croker.
Yeah, Michael Caine.
A robber just out of prison who takes over a high-risk heist, which is planned by his deceased friend.
Benny Hill is in that. Don't forget.
Benny Hill plays Benny Hill down to a T. Where he's after he loves the fat Italian asses and keeps touching the mamas on the asses and gets arrested.
He was great in that movie. That's the best part. He's fucking great.
Well, there's the other scene too where they're testing the explosives that they use, and his mate takes him along, and they're blowing up the doors off a car, and the whole fucking thing just goes kaboom and disintegrates. I think you used a bit too much explosives there.
Yeah. Fucking good. The original Italian Job is really good, man.
Yeah.
I give you that. Listen, man. Again, you're 3 out of 7. Not bad for you. Feeling
not bad
great.
for me.
Italian Job. Wow, dude. I haven't thought about that much. When you mentioned it, I just saw Benny Hill in there, bro.
But it's got some.
You got to check it out. You'd like it, buddy. You'd like it.
It's got Noel Coward in there. You got Ralph Vallone, Tony Beckley. You got the cream of British film industry there in it. It's just sensational. Just absolutely sensational. All right. So we move across to Whitey now. We're going to hear your number 2.
All right, man. The Town. I got to talk about that, right?
This town. I told you. I know you would have the Town on there, you bastard.
Yeah. You're going to have Goodfellas. I got to have The Town, right?
That's right.
All right. Yeah. It was, I enjoyed it. It's a good movie. What I liked, credit to Jeremy Renner in that movie.
Yeah. Great in that movie.
The part of that Ben Affleck played, obviously not a big stretch, as far as acting like a kid from Charlestown, not very,
John Hamm
not a big stretch for him. But for Jeremy Renner to pull it off, he really comes across as a child, as a what we call a townie up there.
Right.
Yeah. So good.
John
flick.
John Hamm is in it, right?
John Hamm was excellent in it, I thought, and the girlfriend too, not the one who was the one that Affleck winds up with.
Was it Rebecca Hall, or was it
the trashy one?
The trashy one.
Yeah, she's just like, kind of reminds me of people, I suppose.
Blake Lively was in it. Wasn't Blake Lively in it?
You're asking the wrong guy when it's coming. I'd have to get on the
right. Blake Lively.
Yeah, the blonde.
Blake Lively's in it. Yeah. Blake Lively.
Blake Lively. Yeah, it was Blake Lively.
Pete Postlethwaite.
Married to Ryan Reynolds.
Pete Postlethwaite, a fantastic English actor, and Titus Welver. Oh, love him as an actor.
Who's that? What was he?
Who? What was it?
He played Dino in it.
Oh,
Titus Welver.
Oh, he plays one of the FBI guys. Yeah. He's also a Boston guy originally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe he grew up in he might be a Dorchester kid too.
Wow.
I thought he was from up that way though. Anywho. Yeah, that's my number 2.
I think it's
good movie. You got it. You know what? Fucking Goldfinch has got to mention fucking all these Australian obscure movies. Chopper, Animal Kingdom,
man,
this, that, and the other. You got to go with The Town. Christ, and The Departed. Well, you didn't do The Departed.
I did The Departed. See?
Yes, you did. Yeah. And that was one of the 3 that should be discussed, unlike the other 4 you did. 5. All right. So 2 left, and I'm going to go with the 2 obviouses, and I need to talk about it because it's the way it is. Right? You can't talk about gangster movies or even crime movies without at least mentioning this, and we're going to combine 2 of them. We don't talk about the 3rd. That's like the kid that was like you got rid of. We don't talk about the Godfather part. But we're going to talk about the Godfather 1 and 2, and we're going to talk about it. Right?
Is this
phenomenal movies. classic movies of all time. What's that?
Is this going to be long?
It's gonna be long.
I'm just kidding.
Francis
Go,
Ford
go,
Coppola.
go.
Listen, man. Those who know me know that I drop a lot of movie lines. Like that's just my life. I'm just,
You sure?
you know,
You
I
do.
just tells you
Yep.
how like there's a lot of things missing in my life, and I try to replace it with movies.
That's true.
And when I get nervous or anxious, or if I don't have if I don't have something to say that's witty, I do a movie line. The Godfather Part 1 and 2 is you can't speak about one without the other. I believe that The Godfather Part 2, all the scenes that's not the flashbacks, in my opinion, are very insignificant, except the scene when fucking Karen or whatever what's his wife's name? Karen, right? No, Kate fucking tells Pacino that she had an abortion, Michael. Shut up. He fucking hits her. Fucking love it. And it's great. It was an abortion, Michael. That was probably that was like it was cringy, the parts of like the scenes in part 2, with the exception of the flashbacks, I think you could have did away with, in my opinion. Just take the flashbacks because they were phenomenal, because it really brought you an understanding of where Don Corleone came from, right? I just never understood why he had such a, he couldn't speak English in his wife, but yet he doesn't have an accent in the original. Kind of a continuity issue there. The original Godfather. Marlon Brando played in a great part. I think he was perfectly casted in that movie. James Caan, his nickname was Shoulders. You see why when he has his shirt on. He's got like the most straightest shoulders ever. Pacino's fucking another, at that point was maybe only one or two things. Excellent. And to see, if you watch that movie and just forget about how great the movie is and the issues with Sollozzo and Cuneo and all those guys, and the Godfather gets shot, this, that, and the other, the whole, when, what's his name? When Robert Duvall goes to see the director and they put the horse's head in the thing, all iconic scenes, the music. But you watch that movie and you see the development of Al Pacino, not only as a character, but as an actor in that movie. And the way he was able to go from a modest, like, this doesn't want to be involved in the family, wants to be his own person, comes back home from being a war hero to getting thrown in the midst of this crime family that he knows a lot about, but he doesn't want to really be a part of it, and he has to now. And I think people who watch that movie kind of miss the meaning of it. The Godfather is not about Don Corleone or Marlon Brando. It's all about Al Pacino. Yes. He's the Godfather.
Yes.
It's his story.
Yeah. Yes.
But a lot of people don't realize that. And a lot of people who watch that movie don't realize that that's Michael Corleone's story. And it's great to see him go from like a loving, caring person to being just he just feels like he has to be a scumbag. When he goes to fucking, you put your hands on my brother. He was banging cocktail waitresses 2 at a time, Michael. The players couldn't get their drinks. You put your hand on my brother, and don't ever go against the family again, Fredo. Ever. No, don't ever take sides against the family again. I'm Mo Green. I love those fucking scenes. I made my bones when you were banging fucking cheerleaders. Fucking great movie. The end, phenomenal. So I can go on and on. Like we could do a whole episode on the Godfather, me and you.
We
Dave.
could, but I've got to say though that you have to mention the Godfather 3 because it completes it. It bookends the whole.
It
show.
does, but it's so poorly made.
I know. Well,
Francis Ford Coppola dropped the fucking ball. It's poorly written. It's poorly directed. It should have never been made. There was no reason for it. It did bring Al Pacino's character full circle.
It did.
It just didn't work.
That was the whole point of the whole movie. It was just to bring him full circle.
Coppola is his daughter. She's a great director, terrible actress. Everybody remember when she gets to Dad, and then she dies. It's like, dude, man, it's like a high school play here. There is one that the only good thing about The Godfather Part 3 is the line that's iconic. What's the line? I try to leave. They pull me back in.
Yep.
That's iconic. But other than that, there's nothing else in that movie. His son's an opera singer, wants nothing to do with the family. Who do we gonna get? Oh, remember the fucking chick that Sonny was banging? He's got an illegitimate son. Let's fucking make him the godfather. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, how does that make sense? Sonny had kids.
I know. Well,
do we forget that Sonny had children?
Yeah, but they weren't up to it.
They didn't want in the business, though, right?
So we assume that they didn't want, but they didn't even say it though in the movie, if I remember right.
I think because a lot of the movie ended up on the cutting room floor, and I think that
maybe
part 3 would have been a lot better with a better editor than what they had.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. But I blame Francis Ford Coppola. He's a bum. Ruined it. That was Rise of Skywalker for me for Star Wars, for Christ's sake. So anyway, we can get into more depth, and you'll probably hear a more depth analysis of The Godfather on a future day. We don't have time for it here, but The Godfather's
we do. All right.
Number 2.
So my number 2, we've already spoken about it, and I'll just say this line, fucking Northern monkeys. And there we go. Lock, stock, 2 smoking barrels.
All right, well,
there you go.
Yeah.
And we've already talked
about
it
before.
We did.
I think it's a great movie.
I think it is one of his best movies, I've got to say. Guy Ritchie.
It is.
Yep.
It is. Well, okay, that's 3 Guy Ritchie movies we have in all.
We have 2. There you go.
The Gentleman, we got Me with Snatch, and we also got now Lock, Stock.
Yeah.
Great movie, man.
Okay, I'll just leave it there.
The poster with Vinnie Jones with the shotgun.
Oh. Brilliant.
It's a great movie, man. Is it better than Snatch?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've got to say it is. And hundreds of people will write in to tell you that it is, in fact, better than the Snatch.
All right, listen, Dave, you don't realize that you don't get the email on the bench.
No, don't email on the bench.
Yes, I want you to send all your hate mail to him this time.
No, we need to get a new email address for the After Dark stuff.
We got to do something. We got to figure something out because I've been getting a lot of hate mail that should have been sent to Dave Goldfinch. Why doesn't he get a lot of hate mail? He gets a lot of praise.
Just forward him to Dave.
I'm going to forward everything to him. That's what we're going to do.
Whitey, we're going back to your number 1. What's your number 1?
This is number 1. This is all for the marbles here.
As I said, my list was not in any.
That's fine.
What I do have as number 1 was already talked about. That was Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to get it, so I'll have to pull one from my runner-ups list over here. Yeah. So this is kind of an old movie, but again, we talked about Jack earlier. And I'm gonna go Chinatown. I just
great movie
again. Another movie I saw as a kid, and kind of always liked Jack's character in that movie, and it's good story. It was kind of
good story.
Look at L.A. and a weird that 50s L.A. is kind of a different scene.
Faye Dunaway was hot.
I liked it. Yeah, Faye. Yeah, she was fantastic, and
she was sexy.
Who's her dad? The whole story about her getting raped by the dad, and like the girl is her sister / daughter, and that's just shit that you didn't really hear about get talked about back then. It's for the time period that the movie took place.
It's kind of
necessarily the 70s, but
you don't see a lot of Roman Polanski movies being shown anymore.
Well, because he's a criminal.
Reason.
He's a criminal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know, but even still, like he was making movies up until recently. He was fucking honored at the Academy Awards. He got a standing ovation.
I can't believe that happened. Because it's Hollywood, so they're all full of bloody pedos.
They're standing ovating that guy, but you don't really see a lot of Roman Polanski movies on any like stream or otherwise. It's hard to find. And Chinatown is a really fucking good movie, man. They made a sequel. What was the sequel again? There was a sequel.
They did make a sequel, yeah. Was Jack Nicholson in that one too?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Shit. I don't know. You'd have to Google that one, man. But
The Two Jacks.
Yes, okay.
That's it. Yep. They made a sequel to that. Listen, Whitey, man, you pulled that out of the air, but Chinatown is a very good movie. No one's seen
it's on my list. I didn't pull it out of the air.
Faye Dunaway,
you had
in that movie. Woo.
Yeah.
Not Mommy Dearest face, by the way. This is a little different here. She looked pretty good in that.
Okay,
I'm not
Rob.
talking about Supergirl.
You gonna bring it home,
All right,
Rob? What's your top
everybody
one?
knows what my number one is. Come on, this fucking movie defined my life. There's a connection. We've already talked about his 6 degrees of separation. I will give you my connections to the movie Goodfellas. Goodfellas is number one.
Okay.
Goodfellas is one of the greatest movies ever made, for many reasons. Phenomenal movie. I was obviously a young kid, but I can tell you from talking and as a younger kid, remembering kind of sort of that captured like the 70s and 80s mob in New York, Queens, Brooklyn. And Goodfellas, De Niro, Ray Liotta, Joe Pesci, what's her name? The fuck, who plays his wife in that movie? I'm blanking. It was in Sopranos. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, just phenomenal movie from start to finish. If you ever read the book Wise Guy, there's a lot more in the book they don't talk about. It's phenomenal. I'll tell you this, and this is my connections. There's 2 things in that. In the beginning of the movie, when they're at the taxi stand, they call it, which was a taxi stand, they were in East New York, when actually a guy who plays Paul Sirico, who played Paulie Walnuts in The Sopranos, he gets out of the car and is a bigger, heavy-set guy. They don't really say his name a lot in that, but in the book he's mentioned a lot, and his name is Junior. That guy is my grandfather was my step-grandfather. My grandmother remarried, but he was my grandfather. But he didn't have any kids, my grandfather, because my mom's died when she was very young. His sister's husband had kids from his previous marriage. Junior, that was in Goodfellas, was my grandfather's step-nephew. So that's a connection to Goodfellas. He was in the Vario crime family, which is that they don't mention the Varios. They don't say the name Varios. They say where they say their name. What's their name in the movie? Help me out here. I'm blanking. I can't believe it's my number one.
I don't remember either,
man. They were the Varios in real life. Well, edit this. Fucking make me look like a schmuck.
They probably couldn't. They probably couldn't
call them
use
the
the real family.
They call them the Ciceros
Yes.
and the Goodfellas, but in real life they were the Varios. You can look this up. And the other connection to Goodfellas for me, when they're walking around when Ray Liotta is introducing all the mobsters from different families, there's one person who's actually made a big name for himself as of recently on YouTube. He's known for he was a boss or a capo in one of the crime families in New York. His name is Mikey Francis. You see him on YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel now. He's very big in politics. You've probably seen him, Whitey, if you go on YouTube, Mikey Francis. My mother grew up with him.
Sounds familiar.
They grew up in the same area of Queens. My mother, when I was a kid and I did things bad, my mother used to go, "You want to grow up to be Michael Francis?" I never knew what she was talking about. And that's him. And I'm watching Goodfellas, and I said to my father, I'm like, "Mikey Francis." He's like, "Yeah, your mother grew up with him growing up as a kid." I'm like, "Get out of here." She's like, "That's the same guy." He's like, "Yeah." It was all over the place back then. But anyway,
it could have been him.
Fucking great movie, man. Fucking Ray Liotta was phenomenal. Joe Pesci plays a fucking great role.
Yeah.
And he plays, the real Tommy D. Simone. He plays Tommy. His name in the movie is Tommy D, but it's not Tommy D. Simone. And Tommy D. Simone was the real person that he was portraying. Was like 6'4", a huge man in real life. And Joe Pesci is only like 5'4" playing him in a movie. Totally different person. And the real person that he was portraying was 10 times worse than he was in the movie, what they say. Like he shot a guy just randomly on the street because he could get away with it. And he did that shit back then. It just tells you how it was back then in New York with that the mob. But Goodfellas is a great movie, great mob movie. The Lufthansa heist. From that time, I don't know if you guys, I was too young to remember the Lufthansa heist, which was a real thing. And that crime family, they were behind it. And no one ever went to jail for it because they can never prove that they took the money. But they really did. That crew, Jimmy Burke.
Yeah, that was
De Niro, Jim Conway. Right. So there's a whole thing. If you ever watch Donnie Brasco, Bruno, if you ever watched Sonny Red,
that's another one. That was on.
I would have put Donnie Brasco in, but there's a whole story with fucking Donnie Brasco. I love Donnie Brasco. I know a lot about the story. Sonny Red in that movie is the guys that they killed in the basement. Remember they fucking ambushed him in the basement, Sonny Red?
Yep.
His son Bruno, at the end, they're going to kill him. That guy Bruno is married to Jimmy Burke or Jimmy Conway, De Niro's role, his daughter in real life. So that whole thing is interconnected. That whole Donnie Brasco story with Lefty Ruggiero and all those things, that's all interconnected with the whole crime family stuff in Goodfellas. Like, that's all intertwined. So anyway, Goodfellas, my number one movie. Martin Scorsese fucking nailed it out of the park. Great movie, iconic. Every time that movie's on, I watch it. How could you not? Love you, Joe Pesci, my fucking hero.
Well, what can I say?
Go get your fucking shine box.
It just goes to show. It just goes to show that
keep him here, Henry.
It just goes to show.
What? I don't want to get blood on your floor.
Yeah,
no, I got to take this knife. Can I borrow this knife? I got to use this knife. Oh, you bring it back. My grandmother. I'll tell you right now. I wish Debbie was down here. My grandmother's 105 years old. God rest. Well, God bless her. I was going to say, God bless my grandmother. 105. You hear my grandmother talk. She sounds just like Martin Scorsese's mother, who played Joe Pesci's mother in that movie. That's Martin Scorsese's mother. And his father plays the guy cooking the sausages in prison. And he's the guy that shoots Tommy DeSimone in the head when they walk into the room. That's Martin Scorsese's dad. Anyway, my grandmother fucking sounds exactly like her in real life. If you hear my grandmother talk, why don't you settle down? I settle down almost every night, Ma. I come home to you because I love you. Right? Well, one door goes one way, one door goes the other.
Rob, all I can say is that great minds think alike, because Goodfellas is on my number one.
Yay, Dave! Me and you hit it this time.
How could you not have that as a number one?
There's so much to talk about on that movie, man. There's just so much to talk about. There's not enough time to do it.
No, there's not.
Fucking Goodfellas is great, man.
But seeing you've taken my number one, I'm going to have to hit my also-rans now.
All right, what is it? What terrible movies?
I've got two movies for also-rans, and I'll just mention them very quickly. The first one is The Road to Perdition.
Great movie. Tom Hanks fucking going around with the vendetta. Great movie.
Absolutely. And the next one, it kind of, you guys won't have heard of this one. It's called 100 Bloody Acres.
Never heard of it.
It's about
100 Bloody Acres?
Yeah. It's got Damien Herriman and Angus Sampson in it. A couple of brothers, the Morgan brothers, own and operate a small blood and bone fertilizer business. And business really kicks off when they start recovering people from road accidents and using them as the blood and bone. And it's just absolutely hilarious.
It's on Tubi, so I can watch this.
You got to sit down with Debbie tonight and watch it. I kid you not.
She wants nothing to do with me.
Well, I'll tell her to watch it anyway. She will absolutely love this movie. She will love this movie. And if nothing else, you guys have to watch this tonight. 100 Bloody Acres, sensational Aussie movie with two.
I'm making a note.
Brilliant stars. Damon Herriman. I mean, come on. He's been doing some brilliant roles recently. And another one, Angus Sampson. He just plays the weirdest cat in this thing. The weirdest cat. And I'm just going to warn you, when his auntie comes around, you're going to get a shock. You get a real shock watching this. But keep your eye out for the dog as well. The dog is very funny. I'm going
to check it out. I don't usually take recommendations from you, Dave, but this time I might.
If nothing else you do tonight, sit and watch this with your missus. She will love it, and she will love you for it. She'll cook you a fantastic breakfast tomorrow morning after watching this.
She will. Listen, on my list, we talked about a lot of the stuff that was on my alternate list. We had a lot of those movies. One we didn't. This movie is this one movie here that it was on my also list that we didn't talk about. I could have. Is from 2005, Viggo Mortensen, A History of Violence.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, Maria Bello, William Hurt, Ed Harris. It's fucking great.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
I'll give the synopsis. It's a great movie. If anybody's never seen it, it's great. William Hurt actually was nominated for Best Supporting Actor. He's only in the movie for 10 minutes. And there's a reason why, because he was so good in that 10 minutes. Viggo Mortensen is some family guy living in Bumblefuck, wherever. I don't know, Midwest somewhere. This family, he owns a diner, little fucking diner, little, one of those Midwest diners like you see in Superman or something. And some guys come in to rob the joint. And he fucking disarms the guys, like takes them out and shit and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's on the news. And then like the next day, a day after, the mob, some of these mob guys, Ed Harris is like the hitman. His fucking face is all, half his face is all fucked up. And I forget what his name is, but his name is, he thinks he's this guy named Joey, right? Is that how we, let me just give the right info here. History of violence. Hold on a minute. I should have been prepared. All right. So he plays a guy named Tom. His name is Tom. And he lives with his wife and his 2 kids. His son's in high school. His daughter's like, like in elementary school age. And now these mob guys show up at his house. No, they show up at the fucking diner. Guy sits down and, Viggo Mortensen's like takes his order and he's like, so Joey, how you doing? He's like, what do you mean, Joey? I'm not Joey. He's like, yeah, it's Joey. It's you. He's like, I'm not Joey. And he's like, what? And he's like, oh, you started a new life over here, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And like half the movie goes on where he's being terrorized by these fucking gangsters, and to the point where they're ready to take him, sort of like the end of it's like almost the end of the movie, right, Whitey? And like they're gonna shoot him on the fucking in front of his house, or like bring him to go see his brother. Like he's like, your brother wants to see you. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And when shit hits the fan and the son, like he's ready to get killed, and he's like, I should have killed you in Philly. And you realize the whole time, the guy fucking Ed Harris was right. It was Joey. He fucking got out and he fucking started another life for himself. And now he's got to go back to fucking Philly to fucking kill his brother because he tries to go make peace. But fucking William Hurt who plays his brother, tries to fucking whack him out, and fucking Viggo Mortensen fucks him up.
Yeah.
What a great movie. I just fucking ruined it for you. I don't care. Because your movie is so bad, you need to know. History of Violence. Great movie. You gotta watch it. Right?
Oh, man. Yeah, it was a good movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, man. But yeah.
No, that is a really good movie. I really like that movie. Viggo Mortensen's a good actor, man.
He played a fantastic role in The Road. That was one of his.
The Road. Yes, that's a good movie. He's
good book.
He plays
same guy that wrote that. Wrote No Country for Old Men.
Oh, yes. Wow, yeah.
There's something about him when he played, what's his name, Strider, whatever his name. What's his name, Aragorn in Lord of the Rings. There's just something about Viggo Mortensen, especially after he played that role, and he's played some other roles, like you said, The Road, a lot of other things. But he just has such a likable. Very likable he is, and sympathetic is the good word. He can be very sympathetic, and he does a really good job with that in that movie, History of Violence. And I recommend that to anybody. Whitey, anything else on your like N2 list, or that's it?
Yeah, I got kind of a funny. So this movie, wasn't necessarily on my list because it's not the best movie, but it's again another Boston crime story, a true story.
Oh, good.
I don't know if you've ever heard of the Brinks robbery back in the 50s. So we all know the armor card company Brinks, correct?
Yeah, I do.
Probably not Dave, right? Dave, or are they international? I don't guess they are.
I don't think so.
Anyway, they're just it's an armored car company. They'll come and pick up money from the bank and they bring it here
Brinks,
to there, blah, blah, blah. Right. Well, back in the 50s, they used to park the trucks in this warehouse at night. And basically a group of small-time criminals, nothing very organized, got together and they were like, hey, they park these trucks here and leave the money in them overnight before they make the deliveries the next day. Well, let's break in and rob them. So that was the premise. Again, true story. They do this, and they got like a couple $1 million. And and over time, again, they were just a group of guys who knew each other from around. So the cops and the FBI get involved, and they long and short of it, the guys are ratting on each other and this and that. So guys did time here and there. Some money got found, not all of it. Some people made off with money. But I grew up with a kid named Richie Maffey, and his grandfather, Jazz Maffey, was one of the robbers. And Richie never realized this. So this movie comes out in 1978. So we're all like, elementary school kids, right?
Yeah.
And his grandfather, it's premiering in Boston, and Richie's going on about how, my grandfather's in this movie and everything like this, right? And he's thinking like, oh, he's like a movie star. And we're like, no, Richie, your grandfather was in the robbery. And he's like, no, he's just in the movie. He's like, no, because my dad had a book about the whole. My dad was a history nerd like me, so he had like war books. We had just like a bunch of bookshelves in the freaking house. And so my brother goes in, he gets the book, and he brings it out front, and he shows me. He's like, look, Richie. And he like flip open, and there's all their mug shots. And it's like, and the guy's name, his real name was Adolf Maffey. And I don't know how he got the nickname Jazz. But we're like, dude, that's your grandfather right there, Adolf / Jazz Maffey, man. And he's like, oh, okay, so whatever, man. So and after that, we started calling our friend Richie Jazz. That was just always his nickname around the neighborhood.
Better than Adolf,
we
man.
thought it was
called him Adolf.
we thought it was hilarious. Like he didn't realize that his grandfather. He didn't realize that his grandfather was one of the actual dudes. He thought, it was, again, we're all little kids, 1978. And he's like, oh, my grandfather's in this movie. Like, no, your grandfather was one of the robbers, dude.
That's fucking great.
And in the movie, awesome. Peter Falk plays one of the main characters, but then Jazz Maffey is played by Paul Savino.
Oh, okay.
Who of Goodfellas fame. So anyway, I thought that was always kind of a funny thing. Again, the movie is kind of okay. It tells the story. There were other aspects of the story that took place. There was a hit put on. They brought in a guy from somewhere to clip some other dude. And my mother at the time was, a little girl. And, she's probably like about, I don't know, 10. This is like I said, in the early 50s this happened. And the guy that they would come in to shoot went running up the street. And my mom said, my mother, of course, little kids, they don't know what the hell's going on. But these guys ran right past him, and like he had to jump over one of her friends because they're on, how kids used to play on the sidewalk and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So he can come right up the street, had to jump over the little kid, and keeps going, and then supposedly had to like get up over this fence, and like, in the papers of the time, like how reporters used to be, it's like, they were saying like that he scaled the fence, like that he actually hurdled the fence and all this kind of, and it was like a 8-foot fence, I was like, there's no way he hurdled this thing, but he made it up and over that thing. If someone's chasing you with gonna clip you, you're gonna make it, you gotta make it over the fence, man. So that was just just kind of a funny little anecdote, I suppose. But The Brinks Job, 1978 movie, and again, not the best movie or anything like that. Tells the story. Peter Falk, Paul Savino, and Jazz Maffey.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Rob Riv, what do you got as a also ran or a must see?
No, that's it for me. I didn't have any other ones really down.
Well, geez.
Because a couple of them was said during the show too. So The History of Violence was the only real outlier. I mean, Natural Born Killers is another one I could have talked about. Which is good, but not great, but it's still really good. It's a good flick. I mean, listen, we talked about, I think this was a great list. There's a lot of great movies.
It's fantastic.
Donnie Brasco's another one. Donnie Brasco's a great movie. Other types of like, what's another, like if you want to think, it's a good, like kind of like a crime type movie. I wanted to talk about because it was always hit home was Bad Boys with Sean Penn as a kid. You ever seen the movie Bad Boys when he goes to like State Penn? It's a crime movie.
Good one.
I highly recommend them going to see that movie. Before Sean Penn turned into like a real fucking weirdo. It was a freaking good movie. Good, just won another Academy Award this year. That guy, man.
Well, let me bring you home. Let me bring you home with a suggestion for a TV series. And I know this is movies, but this is a TV series.
You wanted to talk about TV series?
Just this one, and I think it's even. It's going to sound sacrilege, but I think it's even better than The Sopranos. This is Mr. In Between.
Mr. In Between?
Yeah, an Aussie show. But
there it is. You're impartial to this Aussie shit.
No
one knows about it.
I'm trying to stretch
Mr. In Between. I never heard of it before.
Well, that's why you got to Google it and check it out, because if you can see it or stream it somewhere over there, you have got to check it out. It is
Mr. In Between.
Mr. In Between. It's it's a show about a guy who's
I see it. Scott Ryan, Ray Shoesmith is a
Ray
father,
Shoesmith, his
ex-husband,
father.
boyfriend, brother, and best friend. Tough roast to juggle him on age. Blah blah blah. Especially when you're also a criminal for hire. It is on Hulu, season 1 to 4. On oh my god, 8.7. You're right. Great.
I'm telling you, it is high. It is brilliant. It is
the guy who the creator is actually the star of the show.
Well, he used to drive taxis around. He was writing the show while he was driving taxis around. He did a short
Scott
movie.
Ryan.
Did a short movie called The Magician, which is like a feature film, and then he sort of fleshed this out to become a TV series, and he's really done nothing since,
The
unfortunately.
Magician,
But
there's 3 seasons of it, and it's all available on Hulu, so I can see it because I have Hulu.
you got to go and watch it. Have it playing in the background. It will blow your mind. It will change your life. It is certainly
Darkly
something
humorous,
to see.
compelling series. Interesting. I you know what I don't usually take recommendations from you, Dave, because you're usually not great ones. But on this mark, I will give it a try.
Well,
The Sopranos was good, but there's a lot of problems with The Sopranos.
There
The
is.
Sopranos was really good, and then it got not so good, and then got a little better again later on in the series, and then the way it ended, like that ambiguous ending.
I hate it.
Why David Chase wanted it to be ambiguous? Like, dude, just fucking. If you want the show to end, fucking end it.
Yep, agreed.
You know, you got people waiting around for a fucking ending like Seinfeld, that Cheers, like all these shows, like Who's the Boss.
Yeah.
Like I watched Who's the Boss religiously as a kid, right? I fucking loved that show because I loved Alyssa Milano. I had a fucking huge crush on that girl, right? So you watch Who's the Boss, you fucking Angela and fucking Tony, blah, blah, blah. Are they gonna get together? And like, dude, just fucking make them get together and end it. Make people fucking happy. Like you can't just make people fucking happy.
Yeah.
Like that bothers me. That fucking these writers say, "Oh, well, you can't do that. We got to be like risque.
They
We
got to string it out.
Yeah, exactly right.
Fan service and fucking. You want to kill Tony Soprano? Have him his fucking head, his guts all over the fucking wall.
Yeah.
In the diner after getting shot, because that's what David Chase said happened. Because if you watch The Sopranos, there's the scene where Bobby Bacala, right? Matter of fact, if you go by my house here on Long Island, train land over here is where Bobby Bacala gets shot in the movie at the train store. And they filmed it here in Lynbrook, Long Island, and it says there's a big sign on the front that says Bobby Bacala got whacked out here, right? They're on the boat, and Bobby Bacala asks fucking Tony, "What do you happens when you get whacked out or when you die?" And Tony says, "It just goes black. You don't hear it, you don't see it. The lights just go off, and it's just darkness. You don't even know what happened, and that's it." And that's how the season ended. You got the fucking "Don't Stop Believing" song playing, "Don't Stop," and you're waiting. Fucking park your goddamn car, will you, Meadow? Christ, how long does it take to parallel park? Fucking car.
Scrapes her rims up.
And she walks in, the fucking ding ding, hear the fucking the bell ring on the door. Tony looks up, boop, over.
Why not?
Nothing. Darkness. He's dead. But you can't just see. I couldn't stand fucking Carmela. Fucking couldn't stand her. I would have loved to seen Tony's brains splatter all over that white fucking shirt of hers. That's how they should have ended that show. In my opinion. I hated Tony Soprano. That means James Gandolfini did a good job because he was a great actor.
Yeah.
You were
Very
supposed
good
to not. You were supposed to not.
I
like
couldn't
him.
stand that man. I hated Tony Soprano. I mean, I love Paulie and Christopher, and that
Love Paulie. He's my favorite of the whole lot.
the best, man. The best scene, the best fucking. I know we're going along here, but I gotta say this. My favorite scene. Forget about the Pine Barrens. We talked about this, Whitey, about the interior decorator killed 13 Czechoslovakians, and he's an interior decorator. It's like interior decorator. This place looked like shit, right? And then the Pine Barrens, and they're fucking eating the fucking ketchup wrap.
Ketchup pack.
There's relish. Mix the relish with the ketchup. Anyway, my favorite fucking scene is when Paulie Walnuts goes to the psychic, and he's sitting down, and the fucking psychic is looking above Paulie. And Paulie's like, "What the fuck you looking at?" And he's like, "No, it's okay. You're safe now." And he's like, "What?" And he's like, Paulie's like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?" He's like, he's saying that, he's laughing when you fell in the poison ivy. How the fuck do you know that? He's like, "Fucking witchcraft, fucking horse." And he throws the chair. I fucking love it. Every once in a while, I'll just fucking in the bathroom, just like doing something. I'll just take like the toilet paper and I'll just throw it in the garbage. I'll be like, "Paulie, fucking horse." I love it, bro. Fucking Sopranos, man. God. The guy who rapes Dr. Melfi in the episode where she gets raped in the stairwell, and she sees the picture of him on the wall. That's Mario Polite, my fraternity brother at St. John's. I went to college with him. He was my fraternity brother.
Oh,
and
wow,
he's also
hilarious.
an actor. He was in that movie, in that show. You know what? After that show aired, I'm like, we saw him at a get together. And
you don't want to talk to him.
No. He's a great guy. He was like a bodybuilder kind of guy. And he used to do like posters like on billboards for like Hot 97, which was a radio station here. And I remember we were talking. I'm like, dude, whatever happened with fucking The Sopranos? Like, you were on that episode, you raped Melfi in the fucking thing, and then she sees your picture. I thought they would have revisited it. I thought so too, but they never asked me back.
Wow.
They never. Remember, she was going to tell Tony. Remember, she's sitting in the thing, and she's like, "Is you want to tell me something?" And she's like, "No." And she didn't. You thought she was going to tell him like this guy did this because he would have killed him.
She got the satisfaction that knowing that she could have pulled the, flipped the switch on him. Right. That meant, for a person like her, right? A civilian, that was good enough that she knew that she had the power to kill him.
Yeah. It's fucking great, man.
Unbelievable. So, when we coming back, what are we doing next time? Rob, you're going to be hosting it next time.
I'll host the next one.
Yeah.
We'll figure out the topic, but we are going to start. We are starting the preliminary. We're going to, me and Dave have to sit down because he's got a very, very busy schedule, I should say, in his fucking show. Right? You say schedule or schedule?
Depends. Depends. You can say either one.
All right, just making sure, man. That's what I don't want to insult you. You don't
insult me.
We're gonna meet. We're definitely doing another showdown because we love it.
You do.
We'll figure what that is. I think action movies should be the next one.
Action movies. We can do action movies.
Your action movies. A couple of guys asked me to do. We should do rom-coms and be really.
No, what?
We are gonna do it.
Well, clearly you'd be the best out of all of us of those, Rob.
Love it.
We could really get down into like how the movie made us feel and everything.
Yeah. Well, definitely. But
we're gonna sit around, hold hands, and sing "Kumbaya" as well. For fuck's sake,
Commando, that type of shit. Chuck Norris.
Yeah, like ridiculous action movies.
Yeah, old school, crazy fucking over
True Lies.
Yeah, True Lies. Yes,
we're gonna talk about. So we're gonna do action. I think action movies will be the next. Now, this is the question, though, Dave. I've been doing like the Insanity logos to coincide with all the movies.
Sure.
And you remember I did an Insanity After Dark for crime movies.
You did.
It's fucking the logo with the fucking gangster shit. So we gonna have a logo to launch with this one?
No, if you want. It's, OTB.
Well, it's not Insanity After Dark. It's on the bench after dark.
Yeah,
you don't have a mask. What am I going to put a mob hat on top of the microphone?
Do whatever you want. I'm easy.
What I want. What is most important to me?
Do whatever you want.
You're happy.
I'm always happy talking to you. You know that.
You do. And poor Dave, man. He's great. He's gotten grayer since we've been doing this. Look at him, man. This poor guy.
Might have been getting grayer, but at least I got the satisfaction of knowing that I have got the power to have the last word in the show. And of course, got to say again, once again, I have proven you know absolutely nothing, Rob Riv, nothing about movies. Anyway, that wraps it up for OTB After Dark, Gangsters and Crimes. And of course, we'll be coming back with our usual show next week. Thanks for listening. Hope you had a laugh. Hope you enjoyed it. We're back soon.
We don't know. Where the fuck is Whitey, man? Leave it. Are you recording? This is outtakes. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Listen, man, shit can go south quick. I could be dead tomorrow. We gotta consider new friends, you know?
We do. I mean, I'm lowering my standards running with somebody from Boston.
Comes around, struts around, everybody knows Andrew White, walks into a room. He expects like the fucking royal treatment. He wants people to put rose petals on the floor when he's walking. And I was like, and they're like, Whitey's great. He's like, Whitey comes on and acts like he doesn't know what he's doing. I go, Whitey's playing this great guy. He's a fucking act.
And close your mouth while you're fucking eating. It looks disgusting. Oh my God.
I'm a huge snacks guy. That's not Hollywood.
What are you eating?
That's fucking England.
What are you eating?
Oh my God. My wife makes chocolate pudding pie. It's with a graham cracker crust.
What the fuck? Chocolate pudding
Come on,
pie.
man. Listen, Dave.
Where's
What
this
we're gonna
fucking
do is-
Whitey? Where is he? I bet he's
Where
out.
are
He's fucking lollygagging somewhere.
Fucking hate him. Rad Rom. Listen, man. I don't want to hear you fucking telling me stories about how good or how bad you are when it comes to knowing what a good movie is and what's not. I don't want to know about these fucking independent films from North Korea or South Korea or Australia or fucking India. We're talking about hardcore movies, man. I love your new pods about the movies with Goldfinch and Whitey.